just realized. Gotta change. God damn it. Oh my god, 3s is the first game on? That's kind of insane, I'm not gonna lie. Kyle, thank you for the 69. Tens of cents. Here? Are you, buddy? Are any of us truly here? Oh my god, good pass, though. Or at least the idea. Oh. Honestly, I really thought that guy was gonna back pass that. I wanted to shoot that, but Reed was gonna demo me, and the other guy had like an angle that I just was not entirely ready for. No, that was actually a worse option that we just took. No notification for YouTube? Yeah, don't worry, I saw it though, but sometimes YouTube is stupid, doesn't know something popped in. Yeah, we'll hopefully that gets remedied soon. Sometimes it's like only particular donos don't go through. Crawls my exhausted body in the chat. I'm alive. Skaga! Glad you are alive. Things we like to see. Oh, I thought they were gonna do something else. Man, these guys are just zooming. Not in a good way. I was going for that corner steal, honestly, and half, like, if I get a 50, I get a 50, but... Ooh, I wanted to see if they pop that. Alright, Justin, you can go. Alright, I adjusted at the right time. Hitting it powerfully. Just... Ooh. Oh, never mind. School. Okay, nice shot. So much has happened. Hey, Kyle. Well, I'm glad that things have been happening. Sometimes it's better. Sometimes worse. You know. Next goal. Change the super chat goal. Hopefully, mostly been good. Okay, everyone backed off, so I'm like, I'll let Skoola get that. No ceiling, that is kind of insane. I'm not gonna lie, I'm just gonna bail. School sucked? Oh no. Apprenticeship at an airport, that's kind of sick. What are you doing there? With the mechanics. Well, that's a very cool kind of applied job. Hopefully that's been going well. Trades and getting like apprenticeships and stuff, that can be a great path. I wish you the best going forward with that. Does everyone get free YouTube diamonds? Diamonds, you mean like the gift stuff? I don't know. Buddy, thank you for the 500 and 900 jewels. What the heck? That's very kind of you. Man, I really wish it gave me a noti for anything gift-wise. I literally had to bring up my YouTube window to see that someone gave that. I don't know where they're coming from, but I got 4,000 randomly. What the heck? Yeah, I have no idea then. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's like $40 worth of stuff. I don't know what's going on there. Either that or YouTube's charging your card. You're not sure why. Oh, bonk. Dude, this is so frustrating. And you got the boost, dude. Kill me. This is actually psychotic how much boost stealing has just been going on, and they're gonna score. Okay, thank God. I was gonna say, I'm like, if they score off that because they just got the slowest play ever to work for them, then kill me. That's not good. Yeah, I'm getting bumped to oblivion. I'm sorry, teammate. I was getting abused. Also, our other teammate was all the way in their half. What happened here? He rotated up. All right. Well, that wasn't gonna happen. I only got $3 charge roll. I don't know where you got 4,000 gifts. That's kind of an insane amount. Randomly, if there's gifting that. I thought I could kind of see them gifting like 5 or something, like 500 or whatever, but it's like legit the equivalent of being able to donate $40. Wait, oh man, I can't get that. Well, it's fine because just can't get there either. There was no way to play off of that. I was like, all right, you're either gonna throw it middle or you're gonna hit it on target, and he didn't either. And I was like, oh, buddy, thank you for the corgi for another 1,000 jewels. Oh my goodness, so kind. Actually, this is Taco Tuesday. Let's focus on twos for a bit. Got 2,000. I don't. Hopefully, you're not getting charged for that because that's again, these are a lot of. Unless they change the amount, and now it's like some crazy exchange rate. 4,000 is actually like 4 cents. I don't know, YouTube is very weird with some features, because even on the official YouTube website, like for the streaming, every time someone gives a super chat, it counts it as like stream revenue. It's like, this is how much you've made today or whatever. But then if someone does a gift, it doesn't count that. And it's always kind of like, okay. It's free to me. Well, you're just getting free money, all right. Cool. Thank you for spending some of it on me. Very kind. Oh, it's par, I just realized. Ooh, that's just a little over. And yeah, he's there! Let's go, Bull. Spend it all on you, brother. Thank you. For another, yeah, 900 jewels. You had like 500 jewels, 900 jewels, 1,000, 800, 800. Oh my gosh, buddy. Well, thank you. Yeah, October, I will say, I took like 2 weeks off from streaming, and even then I've been not super consistent. So this has been like one of my lowest YouTube months for income. So I apologize, everybody, for not really bringing you the juice here. Stream's been somewhat lacking. And as always, I'm not paying my rent anymore with YouTube. You know, those days are mostly gone. But, you know, definitely incredibly helpful to pay bills. Impulse, you are good. Okay, that's not great. Impulse, you got a boost. Halfway through that, I was like, the guy backed off. I'm just gonna hit it light. Luckily, teammate knew exactly what was about to go down. Okay, double cut, open goal. Can we play Hello Win Reaper? I don't really want my wins reaped, personally. But also, I don't play with anybody I do not know. Wait, yeah, the super chat didn't get counted either on the... Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. It didn't even get counted on my actual tool. So I'm gonna have to manually put that in? I don't even know, dude. I wonder if yours even went through, because it went through on the chat, it looked like, but it didn't go through anywhere else. That's weird. Maybe he's got a glitched one. How you doing, Wind Reaper? How's your day? I'm gonna hit that lightly because I wanted teammate to be able to chase that since I wasn't able to. Oh, I was going way too delicate on that shot. I was just trying to place it. Thank you, teammate, for actually placing it. Is this WWU impulse? It's not. Interesting. It's the only impulse I know. Oh, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't see him on my peripheral vision, so I'm like, oh, he must have gone to the boost. Nope, he actually just hung in there. Oh, I'm old follower. How old we talking? How does Kato have 4,000 XP? Because Kato is donating a bunch of jewels and also has been chatting all stream, so that usually helps. Bonk. Dude. You didn't get that? Nice. Are you gonna choose booster ball? Oh, he got both. Okay. That's crazy. That doesn't spawn. It's fine. Teammate flicks that. Bonk. Maybe one more. That's funny. That didn't quite work out. Yeah, I literally just got behind it because I was like, I could probably leave that for impulse, but it's probably very hard for him to figure out what exactly the best angle on that is. So I'm like, let me just wait. That's fine. Off corner. Other guy's not going to get there super cleanly. Good job, teammate. Let's stay around the middle. That's fine. It's not on target. We're going to put that down line. Mango's probably going to catch that. Or not. Nice. Taco. GC, we survived watching the World Series. Game 3 last night. I'm a cousin to Ruas. I don't believe that. I don't believe that, buddy. Yeah, I was finished stream and I was finishing editing, and then I looked at my group chat and we were all chatting about it, and so I called the group chat. It was Bass7 Vaudable, and myself. Okay, so the membership goes through. That's good to hear. Buddy, thank you for the remembering for 4 months. And I called them, and then Vod, who's in the East Coast in Atlanta, is like, why are you calling at 2 a.m.? And then he read for a second, and then immediately sent the message, oh my god, the game is still on? I'm like, yeah, dude. It was like 12:55, and we were still like a couple innings away from the end. I was like, god dang. Yo, you play CS2? I do not. Can I play with you? I do not play with anybody I don't know, so no. Juvee motion graph in the bottom corner looks amazing. Please tell me about this amazing product. Well, Juvee, GC, is a wonderful energy drink, which is only 5 calories, 0 grams of sugar, 120 milligrams of some caffeine in several delicious flavors with low carbonation, so you don't have to constantly burp. And not only do I vouch for this product, but when you use code TheDangerTaco, when buying any pack, you get 15% off your purchase. Actually, that's a lie. It might be 10%. Oh. What is happening? Okay, I figured he would go a little too high on the first one anyway, and I kind of got it right. Buy a $50 CS2 knife and hold on to it for 3 months. You gonna flip it on Steam? I'm good. It's a lot of savings either way. I got $250 off my case a couple weeks ago. Hell yeah. Oh, whoops. Let Will Klein pitch 4 scoreless. Yep. I mean, that's what Bass was talking about on in the VC we had yesterday night, or I guess this morning, however you want to think about it. He was like, honestly, they're gonna have to start putting in field position players. Like, it's like they're running out of people in the bullpen. I want to see Yamamoto. I was really surprised they didn't put him in, but I was like, Klein's not too bad, so there you go. Have you seen the Yamamoto song? No. It's a lot of saving. So one video is, what's the main page? What do you mean the main page? That's crazy. Want to make sure that was on target. That's crazy. I didn't bump him. Or at least not enough to demo. Isn't Yamamoto also like their ridiculously good Japanese pitcher that they just signed? Didn't he pitch like a couple days ago? So trying to, I think that was part of the decision, was like he also is like, he pitched like 3 days ago or 2 days ago or something. Hello, Pie. He wants to become a member, but I can't explain it properly. You go to the $sign, you click on membership, and if it's not there, then you go to the main page and there's a link that says, go to this link, and that's it. You might just be on Apple, and I think Apple's the one where it doesn't allow you to become a member on the app. You have to go through a link to do that. I remember I always used to watch you. Okay, well, welcome back. That's what I said. Yeah, there's a link on my main page on how to become a member. But yeah, if you're on Apple, they for YouTube, I guess, is fighting back against Apple charging like exorbitant extra fees on their mobile app for all their like stuff. So I think they straight up are just like, you know what, screw you. I'm just gonna take it off the mobile app. Which I do wonder actually how much that really misses out on them making money. Like, yeah, the feature isn't there, which makes it kind of harder for Apple users. But it makes you wonder how many people miss out on getting memberships because people just don't understand how to actually do it. Is it join? Yes. When can I 1v1 you? On a day where we do a 1v1 day. He has the richest pitching contract of all time. Wow. Yeah, I was thinking that game yesterday, GC, that it was gonna break a record for like most pitches of all time. And Bass is like, yeah, we're easily at like 500 pitches across both teams or whatever. And then I looked up the record for most pitches, and there was a game from like the 1960s or something that had a 530 pitch game in 9 innings. And I'm like, oh my lord. Yeah, maybe it won't break the record. Maybe for extra innings, but still. What game? I don't know. It was like a Tigers game, I want to say, in the 60s. Something crazy like that. Can't buy it because you're not 18? Damn, you're crazy. I mean, if it's your money, I would say just hold on to it. If you're under 18, I'm guarantee you probably should not be spending money on a membership, even to a streamer you like. So maybe just run it by your parents. You can use their card, or maybe just save your money. Tago TV. I sent the Yamamoto song to you. Thank you, GC. I didn't hear you. Come again, please. You can 1v1 me on a 1v1 day, where I specifically say, hey, this is a 1v1 viewer day. and I will post about it in my community, so on YouTube, so you can get a notification about it, so long as you're subbed. Old Hoss Radborn. Pitcher's pitching a lot. You need to hear about Old Hoss Radborn. I mean, there's a game where they said, like, Nolan Ryan pitched, like, a 220-pitch game or something, while also having, like, 14 strikeouts in that game. It's like, god dang. Built different, dude. People say that's like an insult. I also prefer burritos over tacos. I just like this name better because it flows better. Oh my lord! Are you Appjack's twin? No. I'm his father. Who is your team? I don't know what that means. Like, in what sense? Alright, these guys are playing some twos, ass twos right now. Full challenge every play. Oh, they're back passing. Holy crap, chat, they're evolving. 1800s baseball is so funny. I mean, it's just funny to hear any of these ridiculously old stats. There's one where it was like, I checked out like most strikeouts in a game, and they were like, yeah, there was a 27 in one game. And I'm like, wait, what? And then I looked it up, and it was like in a division, it was a Class D baseball game from 1952 or whatever. And I'm just like, okay, well, that you can't count that. We're talking about playing against plumbers. That is like legitimately playing against plumbers. They probably drafted guys out of the stands to finish out the lineups of that Class D game. I will say that also shows the gulf, though, because that pitcher did eventually go to pitch in the major leagues, like, very briefly. He had, like, a 7.0 ERA. But, hey, he had one glorious day and made its way into baseball history, so... It is the only recorded instance of, like, an actual official game where a guy had 27 strikeouts. It's not that we're definitely going to lose this game. It's the way that we lost this game that's getting to me, chat. Oh, a little high. Thought I had the boost. It's happened 5 times? What? Since when? Oh, you mean 20 strikeouts, yeah. I have seen that. I think the record is 21, but there's a couple 20s. I think there's 2 21s and a couple 20s. When are you getting unwashed? I don't know, Assam, whenever I figure it out, buddy. I got a full-ass job. I'm getting fueled by the lunch I had at 2 o'clock every day. Set yourself up by naming myself Danger Taco? Okay, buddy. $16-inning game? I see. We haven't achieved true pitching perfection until someone pitches a perfect game off of only 27 pitches. First pitch always grounded out or popped out. That's going to be true pitching perfection. Just a nasty knuckler that is unhittable. Nothing touched Bobby in the NC, though. He threw 3 complete games in the World Series and lost. Who has it worse? I don't know. Honestly, if I struck out 21 and we lost or whatever, I would have actually sobbed. That's where like everyone else is getting is getting changed in the locker room afterwards. I'm just walking around from person to person, just screaming at them, like, "Holy crap, dude! Retire right now!" I remember a while back, we my team in a tournament, we beat a nationally ranked, like a top 30 team in the nation in a tournament, my Premier Academy team, and the coach was pissed at him. But then the next round, we heard one of the players say he got like super lucky because we were shooting pretty evenly with them, and then we played an even harder team and we beat them. And they were like I don't think as highly ranked, but they felt much harder to beat. We literally had like 2 shots that entire 90 minutes, and they had probably like 9 to 10, but we won 1-0. So we had 50% shooting conversion. And afterwards, I remember the coach was making them run sprints up and down the field. That was a 95-degree day in the middle of summer, and they were running full-ass sprints. Anytime some player was slacking off, he would yell at them and they'd make them run again. He's like, that is unacceptable. And I'm like, honestly, dude, that is pretty hilarious. Your defense barely gives up any chances, and we just like absolutely clank one, like, in at one point. That's what I would think about if my pitcher put in like a, I don't know, 21 strikeout game. They get like 1 run, then your offense can't do absolute diddly. I led all of WCB in shooting percentage, the classic sub stat. That's why you always have to, that's why leagues are stupid whenever they're like, they don't have a shooting minimum. Otherwise you look on the NBA and it's like, hey dude, the guy leading in shooting percentage is, what the, he's like a bench warmer, wow. And then you look closer and it's because he came off the bench, shot twice and scored 1. And then you're like, oh, that's why he's shooting 50% from 3 or whatever. It's the only shots he took. Just goat things, pretty much, yeah. Haters will say that wasn't a fake. Hoping for another Blue Jays disaster class today. Was it the Jays that did the terrible base running call where they had yeah, well, never mind, answer my question. Yeah, it's like Vlad was up next, and then they sent the guy home, and the guy turned third as the outfielder was already throwing it back to the cutoff, and it was just like, in what world are you prime era Barry Bonds, like, you know, level speed to get home? Like, there's in no way were you ever gonna make it. The catcher literally had the time to like catch the ball, take off his glove, wipe his hands off, and then put his glove back on, and then tag the runner out. Like, it was like, it's just like, who, base coach, calm down over there. The lights were too bright. Yankees type send home. When the base running coach is actually not using his eyes to perceive the game. There's also what people are calling like that worst call they've ever seen, where the ump called a strike on that one pitch from the Blue Jays for strike 3 that was like, looked like it was like a literal foot above the strike zone, and then because first base left the base, they threw it to first and tagged him in for a double play. It was just like, that's pretty rancid, I'm not gonna lie. I thought it was just extra innings where the ref started to get a little, or the ump got a little inconsistent, but I'm glad to see it was the whole game. Noticing. God, you're so good, Alpha Cap guy. What rank are you in GC3? I think you just answered your question. Fun fact about MLB is every team that has won the World Series in the 2020s had a guy on their roster named Will Smith. Wait, what? There's simply no way. Is William and Smith really that common of a first name and surname? Close one. Right now we're pretty low. We're like GC2, but we've almost been solo queuing. So just trying to get back up to where we normally are at. Oh, sorry, teammate. That's pass. Because there's two Will Smiths, the one in the Dodgers and a pitcher. Dodgers once with Will Smith in 2020 and 2024, and then the relievers on the 21 Braves, 22 Astros, and 23 Astros. Wait, so the reliever won the World Series 3 times in a row? That's kind of a crazy stat. He three-peated on 3 different teams. That's ridiculous. The cash bonuses for World Series victories, man. That guy's raking in. He three-peated on 3 different teams. That's so wild. Oh. I waited way too long for that, but I was genuinely not sure what he was going for there. What cat should I use? Cat? Is this the wash chat? It is, Matt. How you doing? Dominus Octane or Phoenix? Wow, you got so close to typing that whole sentence out. It was like Cody Bellinger's dad, who played 4 years in MLB, was on the World Series winning team for 3 of them, and the one time he wasn't on the winner, he was on the team that lost in the World Series. I mean, that's just a goated team selection right there. No, we're not perma-washed anymore. We're just regular. We're regular washed. The hell's going on in the group chat? 50 frickin' noties. Oh. I just got some crazy news. This is not really something I can share, but that's crazy news. Some behind the scenes drama of what's going on. Oh, nice. Update dono. Did it go through? Well, that's the thing, Kyle's like, I have to manually add it, which is gonna take like a little extra finagling. Oh. Oh, the lag. Yep. I was like, the first guy jumped way too early. I'm like, that's 100% something I just slapped to the back post. We can go from there. All right, we're gonna episode 10 totals. And then I'm gonna have to change our session data to 6.90. Save changes. I can't set it to a value that's a decimal. That's crazy. All right, well, not the double fake. Hi, Jerry. Who's Jerry? Might get drunk enough to start donating. That'd be a wild time, Matt. Drink responsibly. I know you're a Mike Hards kind of guy. Okay. Oh, that Jerry. I didn't see him come in. I was like, my name's a Jerry. You're close. Steve Betty's lemonade vodka. Well, there you go. Never heard of lemonade vodka. I know Bacardi used to get wild with it, and they'd have like cotton candy and marshmallow and whatever. However, at the end of the day, no matter how you flavor your vodka, it's still gonna taste like nail polish remover. That's just a rule. All right, Kyle, unfortunately, I'm going to have to set it to 7 for Super Chat because I literally can't take any other value. Catch saying, who's Jerry? Who is Jerry? Oh, I was so focused on that bump, I just completely ignored the teammate. I was kind of hoping I'd catch him by surprise, and Loki, I think he actually was like, oh! Oh, that's a good touch. No! He under boosted on the recovery to the back half. Dude, that was such a good first touch, dude. Dude. Jump. I don't think Froggy Mode knows his teammate just abandoned him. Oh! Chat, watch this pre-jump, by the way. Oh. That was not on purpose, I guarantee you, Froggy Mode. He didn't even react to my pre-jump. I think he just missed his first touch. That's a goal. Hall of Famer Mike Piazza only. He was a Hall of Famer. I don't remember him being that good, but maybe I'm not. The Dodgers manager owed his dad a favor. Even more funny. I mean, currently the #1 passer in all of college football in terms of yards is a North Texas 0-star walk-on. You know, high-level athletics is so funny like that. I think about that all the time, like how many like soccer is incredibly pay-to-play in the US, like incredibly pay-to-play. It's honestly, in my mind, the systemic reason why the US sucks at soccer. But I always used to play kids from the inner city of my local, for my hometown called, they played in a pickup team kind of, it was called Flower City. I'm dead ass, like the best players I've ever played in person. Like might be up there. Even like the academy level, you're paying $20,000 a year teams I played against. Like those kids at Flower City were legitimately some of the best players I've ever played against. And I don't know if any of them actually went to a school because they couldn't afford to play on good teams, which means the recruitment process was basically non-existent to colleges. And I always thought that was such a ridiculously brutal thing. And I often wonder how in a lot of other sports, it's probably similar. Like, oh, you can't pay for the particular gymnastics camp, so even though you're a phenomenal athlete, you'll never get noticed by like an Olympic committee or something like that, you know? Like stuff like that. Oh, hold on. That's way too far up, GC. He said, wait, read this too, and I did not see that. I'll resend it, thank you. I thought I had like 20 more boost. I was like, why am I stopping? Wow! Perfect scoop, and it lagged off my car. Let's go, gamer. Oh, he just reached that. Fake. Another fun fact, there used to be an MLB team. And the last person to be active athlete who was drafted then was Tom Brady. Damn. I remember Montreal. Or as my chat tells me, Montreal. Or however you French-Canadian bastards pronounce that. Is Musty from Texas? I have genuinely no idea. I don't know lore about his childhood. Teammate, you are just constantly in front of me. That one's understandable why, but I don't know, man. Ooh. No, teammate. That's why you play the flick, buddy. Another fun fact. No. The Knicks are on right now. Go Knicks. Yeah. Go! Bang! They never expect the musty. That was a nice little finish on the back post, though. I got that. You do a stream of 6-mans? I've debated that. I got a rank check into B. I am not playing through C. Mustard! Hey, Zach. Uri. I was watching a podcast the other day, and this guy, the host, she was telling a story about how her boyfriend met her dad, and goes like, oh, hello, blah, blah, blah. I'm Michael. And it's like, oh, how you doing, Mike? And he goes, I said Michael. I don't want a situation like that, where I'm like, hey, Zach, and you're like, my name is Zach. He would miss that. Ooh. No, teammate, no! Okay, he had the beat, and then he hit the brakes, and I'm like, dude, you just screwed yourself, and luckily he got a 50, but oh my god. I was really aggressive for no reason. Let's make sure we grab enough pads. I'm sorry. I just realized what Astor was going for there. Yeah, I was like, I'm not touching that ball unless I absolutely need to. Astor, please clear that. Wow, good 50. I was about to say, I'm like, I'm gonna dunk this straight down, and he actually played that perfectly. Oh, and then his teammate gave it away. Oh, and then we gave it away? Question mark? Wait, teammate, stay. Bang! Ooh, close one. He's gonna overtouch it, though. Yep. Ah! I waited for the perfect touch. I should have just rushed it in a straight line. All right, teammate, don't get bumped, don't get bumped, don't get bumped. Nice. We love it when teammate doesn't just get bumped. It's okay, teammate, I got it. That's crazy. I'm gonna risk it all. Famous last words. I'm gonna risk it all, go for the quarter steal, and immediately teammate then gets beat on the flank, and I'm like, I saw a guy at the World Series who looks identical to Aaron Rodgers. So you saw a guy in his 40s. Aaron Rodgers is funny because he's old and therefore he's like shrinking a little bit. But like every time I see him in his helmet, it's like he's a kid who like put on his dad's helmet. His head looks so small for that helmet, and we lost. Oh. That's so embarrassing if you lose. Oh no. This is such a bad rank. I was like, I'm just gonna put it on target. It's still gonna be a save, whatever. Top quarter, I guess. Guaranteed goal, sure, why not? Wow, my teammate was 1690. Wow, we were really sketching it up over there. TBM at Kanye. Damn. Hey, Kyle. Ask Spotify, but it's provocative. It gets the people going. Radio Classics Volume 2 Rewind. Oh my god, I can have Bye 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 as my song. What is Love is also pretty hot. Dude, these are like banger. Honestly, I might have to get this, chat. I might have to use that. Please show the car build. This is Crow Magic. That's all you need to know. The decal is called Crow Magic. CHROMAGIC. Crow Magic. Like Chrome, except with no E and Agic at the end. That is the only significant thing. Other than that, it's black OEMs, black Luminous, Trail, black Standard Boost, and black Octane. You always rock Octane? I mean, not always. You've been in streams where I don't, so. I just like the vibe of Octane. You know what I mean? I was like, there's only so much of a touch you can grab there. Gotta be careful there. Teammate turn? Oh, I like that idea there. Teammate? That works. That's crazy. You pre-jumped so high that even my comedically high lob to fake you still didn't work. All right, that was kind of overly greedy. Teammate, catch it. Perfect. The best possible touch you could have gotten in that scenario. Buddy, shut up already. Guy tunes into a stream, which is literally a guy playing the game and talking, and he's like, dude, shut up. I don't come to streams to watch people talk. I come to streams to hear complete silence. Someone woke up on the regular side of the bed. That doesn't work. Woo! People still play this? Apparently. Nope. Sad. Oh, also sad. All right. I was afraid he would be challenging that at a different angle. Yeah, break check me one more time, Hicks. See how you like it. We'll rank you. This is kind of low from what we normally are. GC2, this is a fake. Well, Xander, no need to be all weird. You know it, Daddy. All right, well, you're a unique person. You know what, next stream, don't worry. I'm gonna put my mic on 10% and music on 0, game noise on 0, and that's it. Or we just go full ASMR. Maybe you guys just don't like my voice like this. It's so pleasing though. Whereas maybe instead I can just whisper into the mic at an incredibly high gain. Oh. Not gonna lie, did not think that guy was, I thought that guy was a human, but instead I think he's just literally a dog going and saw a ball. Because he just full sent that. I'm playing so bad. Nah, teammate, you're not playing bad. That was a weird one. Can you breathe really loudly and like... That's about as heavily as I can breathe. I don't think my mic is gonna filter most breathing into the mix. Heck yeah! Let's go, Paulo. Guys, Xander and Emad, stop beefing. You guys are being weird. ASMR. I like that, actually. No, that's a great comment. W comment, even, by Buddy. Wow, I like the part where my flip gets canceled for the second time today. Love that. Huge fan. Also, no one noticed that I missed that side boost. Don't worry. Okay, I wanted to hit that to the side, but I also didn't want to hit too hard. All right, these guys are overhitting it. It's fine. All right, I got that boost. I just want to hit that in open space. Didn't actually realize Hicks is all the way back. That's fine. So are we? I was like, I'm just gonna take that soft. You ever been SSL? Yes, several times. You got too cocky with the whisper, you fumbled? What do you mean cocky with the whisper? How do you get cocky with a whisper? I didn't ban anybody yet. Matt's not bloodthirsty enough. But wait till another vodka lemonade sip or two. Then suddenly it's gonna look like Vlad the Impaler coming through these lands. See it from your movement. Well, thank you. Oh, I waited a little bit because I thought my teammate was gonna recover on that. Did he? Oh, he had no boost. Okay, I thought he was turning around with like 10 or so. I was not paying attention to his boost on that aerial. All right, we're just gonna have to play as fast as possible, I think, with these guys. Or we wait. Back post, maybe? That's fine. Steal their boot. Oh, I missed that. Well, teammate, we're gonna have to be a little careful here. Low-key, they got that pinch. If that was on target, I wouldn't have even been angry. If they somehow 0-second pinched it all the way across, gross. The next stream might feed that ooh channel, huh? Well, welcome in, Ahaj. I'm just kind of itchy. Anyone else itch their hands on their teeth? Just me? I got that thing where my canines are like unusually sharp, so. My dad was lichen, so kind of makes sense. Wow, good dodge. It's turtles all the way down. All right, no bite? Okay, that's fine. Get back down. Oh, man, good cut by that guy. Killed my momentum. What? I got a better touch on that than I thought he would. He's dancing, chat. He's shaking and baking. I would still a 1967 Shelby GT500. Agreed. I do like some, would you download a car, Matt? It's super funny that that commercial exists, because in the current age of piracy, if you're telling me I could have gotten a pirated car, 100%. I don't know how it would work for like a VIN number. I feel like the moment you get pulled over and they try to pull your VIN, they'd be like, wait, what? This car was never given a VIN? Yeah, I bought it straight from the manufacturer, so, why is it called a Selby? It's like a knockoff Gucci, you know? Uh-oh, you gotta put a hand up, buddy. Gotta put a hand up, buddy. You can't just let me has that. You wouldn't pirate a car. I would 100% pirate a car. You wouldn't pirate a Thanksgiving dinner. I mean... They finished that in real life Octane? Yeah, it was at Worlds in 2024. Project Octane, if you want to keep on board with that. He's got a full-ass thing. It can drive. It's got an engine. It's great. Good nice spree jump, I'm not going to lie. I should have dribbled that. Nice. I always overtouch those. Ceiling first touches are always the ones that I struggle with the most. He's not getting that. Wow, you got a really good angle. This Apollo guy is kind of locked, not gonna lie. Problem is, because he's playing so slow at times, it does make him kind of susceptible to some demos. Oh no! I didn't realize I'd steal it that cleanly. That was a very easy double. Good touch. Oh man, teammate is... He's a smarty pants, not gonna lie. I like how he's playing. He might get demoed here, though. It's fine, Aaron's pinch that. Perfect, man. Every time I ask him to do something, it's exactly what he needs to do. Pass middle, that would have been sick. Aaron, you want to be here? All right, let's get... I just realized this boost is not going to spawn. Hopefully Apollo throws it away. Kind of. I might get cooked on this. Just kidding. Oh! I almost tucked that up and over. Oh, Aaron, 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 Aaron! Close one. That was a pinch. Tabernacle! The mother invented redacting and redacted text. He was, you know, he was up to some freaky stuff. That was kind of like a weird one because I'm like, I could try to hard pass that and get a deflection, but the risk that that was going to go past both of us and deflect into our net or something was too high. Classic solo queue issue of sometimes you and your teammate are waiting too long for the other to do something. My bad, teammate. Oh, whoops. Approach that a little differently than intended. Really? Interesting. Okay. Aaron! It was right at you! What happened? I know I took his boost, but... Oh, well, he held the L1, chat. That is exactly what you're not supposed to do. Can I join after that match? Nope, I do not play with anybody I do not know. Chat, if you're turning around in goal, you tap the power slide so you can do something like this and then jump. When you hold power slide, your momentum is kept. So if you're trying to turn around, you'll do this and slide all the way into goal, which is not. Sorry, L1 is my power slide. It might be square for you guys or whatever the default is. Because when you land, to keep momentum, you hold L1 or power slide or whatever. So instead of landing and going like that, you could land and then see how your car kind of glides. And when you're turning fast, don't hold L1. You tap it. So it's like tap, tap, tap. Tap, 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 tap. It allows you to keep going forward while still getting like sharper cuts. And when you're 180ing, the worst thing you do is do this and hold it because it kind of slows down your ability to turn. Whereas if you're going back to the goal line, you're trying to turn, you just tap, tap, and you're already like halfway there. Tap one more time and you're already around. But you're able to cut very hard while still getting a good turnaround. And that guy did the classic rookie mistake of holding it down when he was trying to turn around. I play Rocket League too. Well, hello, Forza. I do play that. Throw it in reverse and gas at the end of the 180 beam faster. I mean, I don't know about reverse, but yes. I mean, yeah, you can accelerate through all of it. Ooh, teammate, you made me really scared. Time to solo queue. Matt, no, don't do it! It's like the equivalent of like, no, in a movie, trying to save someone from themselves. You had 100 boost silos. What happened? That's crazy. All right. Oof, bad kickoff. Best skull explosion. It's crazy how far below everything else. Butterfly is just satisfying. I think Gilded Butterflies is like a perfect example of montage goal explosion. Because just that quick little, like it's a punctuation on your goal. Rather than some like long ass .mp3 that's like 17 seconds long. Playing out some like super elaborate thing, you know? Uh-oh. Interesting. I'm good at Rocket League. Good to hear. Hands are so cold, dude. Okay, I was like, I can extend it. The guy on the near post is going really slow, so let's just go. There's like 80% chance we're getting a car wash to... There's like an 80% chance we're getting a car wash to Oh, you got a client that you're about to close on that is a car wash that needs a new roof. Wow. I was parsing that sentence, took me an extra like 4 seconds. I'm like, congrats, man, that's huge. Is it like a major car wash? Like one of those like multi-buildings, multi-wash things? Because if so, that's a lot of square footage. Good to hear. We'll rank you. This is like pretty low. I think we're like GC2 right now. High GC2. Luckily it's wide open, please. Crazy. I saw that guy dive super hard across. I'm like, I think I might just be able to leave that. 65K roof. Oh, what's your markup on that, if you don't mind me asking? Or is that like actual with your costs added in, labor and whatever? I'm trying to even think in Chicago where the frick that big of a car wash is. Oh, then again, I guess it could be like in suburbs, like Naperville or whatever. That's everything? Okay. Doing an electronic billboard on Major Highway, like a Lakeview, like a Lakeside Drive type thing. Like Gold Coast level highway. Like that. What rank is this? This is like GC2. No problem. I was hoping... Nice. Is there a big difference between GC1 and GC2? Decision making and speed, I guess. Well, it's like the suburbs, we don't really go in Chicago. Oh, okay, well that makes sense. Yeah, I guess it's kind of hard to roof in Chicago. Most of that stuff is done all at once, and then it's probably good for a couple of years. But either way, good, glad. I just got GC1, good. Just gotta keep your consistency up. I would say GC1 and on is where the weight starts to really shift between how good you are mechanically and how good of a decision maker you are. Those two bleed together a little bit, like they are two sides of the same coin, but I would say the overwhelming amount of people who get hard stuck in GC and can't progress up is because they don't know how to play the game at like a deeper level. Are you a full-time streamer, bro? Nope, I used to be. I work in sales. I just got C1, let's go, String Daddy! Congrats. Is a 2's gamer, 3's gamer? Oof. Solo queued all the way up to GC1? Hell yeah. Right, I was trying to cut him off, kind of worked. Carson Brown, howdy. I thought he was going in from the side, so I was like, I'm gonna brake check him. Your teammate peed at you? That's pretty impressive, honestly. Imagine losing someone in ranked, finding them in real life, and then peeing on them. You had any idea how expensive the Uber was to get to you? That's how much I need you to know that you suck. Imagine maintaining that anger across like a 3-hour Uber drive. Yeah, you look up their server. They have like 8 ping to the same server. You're like, wait a minute. How's the sales going? Not super great, but that's okay. I'm starting to get introduced by some accounts that I'm taking over for someone else. One of them is like a pretty regular client. They order pretty big stuff, so hopefully they continue doing that with me. Yeah, I've been trying to experiment. I spent honestly most of the day not even calling people. I was just researching like and kind of like working on different approaches, because I think every territory is a little bit different on how they like to be addressed and how they like to be like reached out to. So I've learned New Mexico, for example, they tend to be very local friendly, and therefore they're not going to trust you to come in with like an actual sales pitch and value prop. You need to be like almost just like calling them up to chat first, which is like not, you know, super unusual in sales, but at the same time it's like apparently it's heavily prioritized. I'm so sorry, I don't know why. I thought his angle was like super off. Love your hat. I do too. This is gonna be the longest video ever. Yep. No, I mean the curse word, but I've cursed 2 times. Well, you didn't say any. Okay, whatever. Well, maybe you shouldn't curse at people. That's gonna be a miss. God dang it, dude. I was playing 50. Yay! Let's go, teammate. You cheated up. Woo! He said big fan, by the way. Give him a heart. Oh, Carson Brown got banned because of too many emotes. That's crazy. Who the heck added the smiley face at the end of my Nightbot message? It's actually really sadistic and funny. I knew Nightbot secretly enjoyed the pain it caused in terms of bans. Speaking in curses, indicator of a stroke person. I got that flick and I saw the first guy not go, and then the second guy also not go, so I'm like, all right, let me just get up on this. I don't really care where it goes. If it goes over one, it goes over both. Love the shorts and keep what you do and you do. Aw, thank you, KJ. But I know this is all self-promo for his own YouTube. Screw you, KJ. No free rides. Nah, just kidding. Bang. Well done. Let's go. We got the lightest touch there. Talk, what's your rank? Hey, Jeffrey. I'm also a Jeffrey. I am a GC2 right now. We're lower than we normally are, but that's okay because we're also solo queuing. And that's just all over the place. That's bar out? LMAO, dude. That's got to be a forfeit. I'd be pretty tilted. That's got to be a forfeit. Oh, they're gonna go. Okay. They're stronger mentals than I thought. Okay. I'm not gonna count that as an own goal, chat. I mean, it does count technically, but that one was definitely I want my teammate to forfeit, so I'm gonna own goal type of goal. Bang! Bang indeed. My teammate watches my shorts, so he knows that that was one of the own goals. Jeez. They're tilted a little bit. But that's okay, chat, because we all get tilted from time to time. Except me, I've never been angry, not even once. I gotta check on that hot gossip going on in the stuff. Man, we just got some dope frickin' news, dude. Good energy, good energy. Oh yeah, like that gargle chat, you sick freaks. Bonk! Got dunked into oblivion on that one. I was wondering why they were taking so long, and I'm like, they were waiting for that exact touch, so. That's gonna be a really nice roller, never mind. Lol. Oh, wow, good heads up, but yeah, fell right into zero. Let's go. I should have wave dashed. I went for the bump. That would have changed up the speed enough to bamboozle him, I think. Oh, that's a really good bounce. Teammate, don't get fooled. Nice. Oh, slap that. Slap it, slap it, slap it, slap it. Ah, he had the idea. That's kind of dangerous. We're fine. Oh! That's fine. Take 50. Perfect. Hard cut flick. A little overly ambitious, but I'm like, it's not going to be dangerous, so we're fine. Really good 50 teammate. You can flick, or pass. No problem. Steal some boost. Hit that high. Bro's quickly run out of boost. We just gotta keep pressing. Ooh. Where's your RL buddy? Does everyone have an RL buddy? Fuck. All right, off corner. Oh man, anomaly. It was back in time. I was hoping he would regress in the middle and then I could hit that. No! You're gonna get bumped, dude. Good save. Wow, I don't know how you got away with that, but yeah, it's very dangerous to cut across when you have two players basically next to each other on those. That's exactly what's about to happen. Anomaly, you're gonna catch that? Yes, you are. All right, teammate, no problem. Just play the next touch. Perfect. Hit it across. Ah, man. I love the idea there, and I love the potential of that play, but it was a little too close, ultimately. Good speed, teammate. Wanted to hold that flip, but probably could have used it earlier. That's fine. We like it, teammate. We like it. We like it. Nah, well, maybe not there. That's insane. That's literally the perfect clear. That was actually the perfect clear. No ceiling bounce. No build up either. He just hit that right off the bounce flawlessly. Wow. I knew he'd be able to get the clear. I didn't think he'd get that much distance on it, though. How's day been? Day's been good, J-Dog. Huh? No faith. No faith, teammate. Sad. Are you kidding me? Teammate, it's a one-goal game. Why are we doubling? Oh my god. Brain dead. Holy. Buddy, you know I have no boost. You know we're not in comms. I can't tell if you're jumping at that. Also, I have a reset. If I horribly touched it and I wasn't even close to the ball, yeah, go for it. But, like, why you act like I need that? Just stay back. Some people don't want to win, chat. Oh, that's crazy. I went for the bump and he popped me back into it. That's funny. Ah, man, missed the flick. Bad timing on that one by me. That's crazy. I think he realized what he did right after I demoed the guy. Okay, there's one more extension. I knew the other guy was really, really far out of the play. We have a chance. Let's try to kill this. Good cheat up. I love the part where my wave dash gets glitched out and he steals my boost. That's crazy. Man, we just lost 2 literal bricks. That's crazy. I don't know what happened on that wave dash. I literally jumped and then it went like that, and it just went and like killed my momentum. I'm like, I've seen the lag resets before where you get the reset, but the server and the user aren't synced, so your reset doesn't actually go through. But I've never seen that on a wave dash before. It, like, literally canceled my reset or my wave dash. But yeah, huge fan of the way we lose that. It's a 1-goal game. We got a full minute, and teammate just decides to like full send on a ball we have like literally no reason to go for. Classic. And that's what I mean earlier when chat was like, what's the difference between GC1 and 2 and 3 and SSL? It's decision making. It's almost overwhelmingly based on how well you make decisions. See you later. See you, J-Dog. 3, 2, 1, Set. Okay. He probably could have saved that for teammate. That's fine. We're just gonna light touch there. Teammate can probably follow. I think he got the 100, right? Yeah, I was like, I'm just gonna cut that, but I think he was kind of waiting for whatever I was gonna do. Oh. My bad. Hit that a little too aggressively. I do not like how teammate went on that, but okay. Worked out. All right, this guy's just waiting to demo me on the rotation back, so I'm not gonna let that happen. Good flick. What the heck? Instant recovery backward. Yeah, he was waiting for me to cut it across, and we're like, let's not go with that. One more? I mean, not bad. Hit that honestly way harder than I thought he would. We're gonna fake that and then go for the boost steal. And that's why he bit. Oh! I got the bump. And I gotta see this again, hold on. Oh, honestly, I thought he bailed out pretty hard on that flip. I thought I would have an extra second. He just perfectly slid right into his landing. All right, well, accidentally smooth by Loaf. He'll never do that again. Oh. Yeah, see, that's the problem of why I wanted to take that off, because I was like, you don't really have, like, the angle to get a reset on that, so. I was in. Follow the Blue Jays Dodgers. I am not really a baseball follower, to be honest. Like, I grew up watching the sport, I know the sport, I like the sport, but I just don't follow it professionally. I did watch the game last night. It's fun, because I don't really care who wins. I gotta say, imagine being the first baseball game you ever went to as a World Series game as a gift, and it turned out to be an 18-inning game. People are probably like, is every game this freaking long? Well, I just hit a 2-home run. Oh, wait, they're playing right now. Oh my god, I completely forgot how late it is. I mean, Vlad Guerrero Jr. is like having like a ridiculous postseason. That probably could have been turned faster, he said to himself. I just didn't want to roll that and have it go near post. That's okay. That's incredible that we're not going to score that. I got both of them and almost got a third, and then we still didn't score that. That's a crazy counter. That's super funny. Oh, he might actually have that. Oh, he did. Good catch. After all of that, man, this teammate, I'm not going to lie, he might need to be neutered. I don't know if this man should be allowed to reproduce. Bonk. Oh, and there's 4. All right, well. State do you live in? I live in Texas. Oof. Man got beat to that ball by 50 seconds. He could have gone literally a full second in advance, and I don't know if he wins that. On for it. Can't win them all, chat. That's what the twos giveth and taketh. Honestly, I wonder how early players wake up today for the World Series, because they were all up in Pacific time until like basically midnight or 1 o'clock. And assuming you're getting dressed and then going back to the hotel, that's like a lot of time that you're spending like to get undressed or do post-game interviews and whatnot, do media, then go to the locker room, get dressed, get showered, and then get home and actually settle in and then go to bed. And then you have to wake up the next day to warm up for another game. Like, their sleep schedule gotta be so weird right now. Nice. I like my teammate already. Oh, I love it. Oh, I love it. Did not expect that first guy to miss. Or the second guy. Oh, it's actually crazy pain. If I go to America, my gap year, can we meet each other at a local coffee shop? That will probably be 5 or so years. That would assume that you'd come to the exact part of the country that I live in. And honestly, I'm going to say no just because I'm not doxing where I live. If you guys want to meet me in person, come to a LAN or something I'm at. Wait, why was I didn't even notice. Teammate like drove up the wall for that and then kept driving off the ceiling forward. And I was like, that's why I was a little confused for a sec. Wait, that's funny. Oh, well, I'm for it. Yeah, better teammate. I mean, yeah, but I also shouldn't have challenged that. This teammate has pretty good first touches on his air dribbles. I just wish he could do literally anything else. Honestly, I probably would have gone for a flick there. He wasn't even policing that. That's crazy that I bump him off that, and then he still gets the flick. And also my teammate was... Oh, he got demoed, never mind. I was about to say, I'm like, where was he? I wasn't even close. All right. That will make us pause. That was the first time I got a teammate where I don't know if they were purposely throwing or not, or if they were actually just boosted. So we will take a break. That's my personal rule. We play twos until we get a teammate where I genuinely don't know what's going on. And then we'll go back in a little bit once we Q dodge that guy enough. The problem is the reason we queue 2s and 3s is because it's a lot easier to get games in 2s than 3s, so hopefully we get something going in 3s. I don't know if we will, but... 1 versus 1. That is another game mode we could play. I don't know how well we'd play in a ones lobby right now, though. I haven't even done my placements yet, so maybe we should do those. Oh. I don't know if we're really locked in enough to play ones. I feel like I really only like playing ones when I'm in like a really good form. Otherwise, it just feels like I'm giving up goals off like silly stuff because we're not dialed in. And it's like, you know, losing a ones, it's fine, but you're losing just because you're missing stuff that you normally wouldn't because you're not super in the zone. It makes the game mode a lot more hard to swallow there, you know? Oh, we got a threes game. Let's go. It's going to be a full party of Rank X players. Never mind. Oh, not even a full party. Okay, well, there's hope yet. I'm just a diamond, but I don't know how good I am. Well, you're not as good as me. That's all you need to know if you're trying to 1v1 someone who's got a lot more rank than higher rank and hours than you. Okay. Nice. Hello, potato. I mean, ultimately, if you're struggling against people in diamond, then I don't know if necessarily be playing me. Who, I mean, I'm not necessarily saying I'm an insane ones player or whatever, but I feel like 99% of the time, it's when we do viewer 1v1s. There's like players who are like a diamond. They're like, I don't know, Tackle. I've seen you play. I'm interested. And then they get like 7-2, and they're like, oh, I guess not. And I'm just like, well, yeah, buddy, it's not super. I'm not saying it was destined to be a loss for you all the time. I'm just saying, like, you know, it's kind of hard for someone who with way less experience to be able to stand up with someone who's a lot more hours, a lot more mechanically comfortable, you know? Because half of it is just speed of decision making, and that comes with just more hours. Like, yeah, you can hit a double for reset, but like, ultimately, if you're not able to read a ball quickly and know how to act on it, manage your boost effectively, it's like it's kind of useless. Bonk? No bonk. Hello? Maybe you can tell me what my rank are? What do you mean, tell me what your rank is? Ah, sorry, I was trying to hit that across to him. Kira was pre-jumping that. I tried to put it into his path, but I mishit it. Close. Close one. I walked you? You mean you watched? Oh, I saw a redirect. Nice. Nice. Your buns, I walked you the other day. Oh, okay, well, that's not actually true then. I just thought you were misspeaking. GC? Yeah, this is just under GC3 right now, I think. Early season solo queue means, you know, it takes a while to get back up, but that's how it is. Oh. Kind of because of stuff like that. All right. Oh, he saw his save. That's crazy. Oh. I didn't even read that as a possession play. I was like, you just mishit it. It was a weird game. I'm down rank, but I could be more. I mean, that's everyone. You could be higher rank, yeah. Hey, KJ. GG's earlier. Okay, it's fine. So 1v1? Buddy, I do not 1v1 anybody. I don't know. Please stop asking. Ooh, good save. Stop playing twos? Yeah, I play twos until I get someone who I believe is boosted, and that's kind of what happened last game. So I was like, all right, and we're done. So we'll go back to it in a little bit, but yeah, for right now, I'm paused. That's kind of a lot of GC2, GC3 twos I've noticed. There's like inevitably a player that doesn't just have like a bad match, but like they're actively doing things that I'm like, I don't know if you've ever touched this rank before. Like I think you just got plopped in here randomly. Because our teammate had like really good first touches, but like I just never really knew where he was, and I'm like, this feels like I'm playing with someone who's like a champ 3, who's playing on his friend's account. That's how it feels like. Like I was mechanical, but I just couldn't rely on him with anything else. I'll play with you. I'm good. I'm just gonna solo queue. And Plat, any tips? Learn how to fast arrow more consistently. And actually learn how to really fast arrow. A lot of you guys just jump twice rather than leaning back first. A lot of you guys just go jump, jump to get up quickly, but that actually is much slower than doing jumping slightly slower, leaning back on the first one. And I know people are like, I already know how to do that. I guarantee you don't. The amount of times I've coached players, even up to like high cheat, like mid C3, that literally do not know how to fast arrow consistently, is insane. I had a GC1 once I was coaching that I was noticing they were getting torched a bunch of aerials, and I'm like, hold on, let me see this. And it turns out, yep, they were not fast arrowing correctly. They weren't nailing their button combo. Oh, buddy, you gotta jump. Oof. I'm reading the rules right now, so please don't time me out if I want to do overplay with viewers. That's fine to ask. We do occasionally, viewer game days. I haven't done one in a bit. We might have to schedule something coming up, but yes. Come back to the grind, get back to GC3. You and me both, buddy. Takes a while. That was a goal if he hit it at all. That's sad. Whoa, oh my god, I hit the ceiling. I was about to say, I'm like, why'd the ball just lag? It didn't. It just bounced. I didn't see that. Hit it a little too heavy. Pass middle? Or do that. Okay, I was about to say, I'm like, he's either passing it or dishing it, but he's not dishing it, so... Look at this finish, chat. Ugh. That's actually a filthy finish. I'm not even angry at that. Is 3's your favorite, just trying to get SSL? What? 3's gonna be the worst game mode to queue for SSL, to be honest, because it is so insanely dead. Like, it's taking me like several minutes just to get games, and I'm like mid 1600s right now. Also, you're playing a lot of full stacks, and meanwhile my teammates are thumb status unknown, let's say, right now. That's a double commit, crazy. Oh, wow. I don't even know if he played that bounce. I think he just was playing for 50 and it bounced around. Sad. Okay. I was going to pass that, but then realized my teammate was definitely not there, and he wasn't, so. I thought he was going to play off the corner, but he plays it off the near post, which makes the angle way harder. I'm like, wait. All right, I'm just going to ignore the ball and get the boost. Bonk. There we go. Ooh. Had to focus on that one, chat. I was a little dead sound on that. I'm like, I have to use this flip really, really wisely, and I can't do it on the first guy, so I have to wait for the second. Pump? Aw. No. Can we get back? We're fine. We're fine. Great challenge, skier. Or skier? Finish, maybe? Oh. Didn't expect the guy to roll it right down the middle. Oh, actually, low key. Teammate has a 50 on that. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Try to back pass that. Did not work. Rush, 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 rush. Nice. Alright. Weird read. Ooh. Yes, teammate, great challenge. Oh my god, he actually had the angle to hit that near post, maybe. All right, we got 25 seconds. We can keep going back. Teammate challenge the flick. Nice. Got it again. That actually works. We win that. Sad. We should probably have... Oh, it's a bad takeoff by him. No, I was trying to pass it. Good 50. Oh, the teammate kept it up. Let's go. Ooh. Nope. I don't think we have that. Oh, wait, we do. Oh. So I'll keep it up. Nice. Aw. Sad. Very winnable, if only we actually started playing in the first 3 minutes. Final 2 minutes were really solid. I like that from us, but everything else was pretty mid. We gotta lock in a little bit better. Hold on. Has the music been off this whole time? Wait, chat, no one's telling me that? Oh, oh no, it got paused. That's funny. Well, there you go, guys. Now you have music again. Yeah. I was locked in watching and chatting. That's funny that no one mentions the music, though. I mean, music is still important, you know, from time to time. Taco Torito. How you doing? Just got 0 seconded on because I jumped wrong off the wall and somehow it feels bad. What do you mean somehow? I mean, it makes sense. You know, jumped wrong. One day we'll get a game chat. Tortuga, hello, rank. This is GC 2, 3-ish, around there. I actually have no idea where we're at in 3s right now. Dead Channel, welcome back. Doing good. How are the games? They were pretty good in 2s. We won like probably like 6 out of 8, and then we stopped. Yeah, we're just trying to get. We're typically GC3 SSL chat. We're just trying to get back to a decent rank. Been hard on the solo queue, not gonna lie. In the 2v2 and 3s mines, especially since there's literally no more 3s. Yeah, someone earlier was like, "Are you playing 3s because you like it, or because you're just trying to get SSL?" And I'm like, "Buddy, 3s is like the worst game mode to grind for. I'm literally not even 1700 I think right now, and I'm not getting queues. Like, I don't have any idea how anyone's getting any queues above that." Hard suck GC2. Any tips? You should probably focus on why you're challenging and when you're challenging. A lot of people I play against in GC2, the biggest thing that they struggle with is decision making. Like, a bunch of players are really, really, really bad at decision making. Like, they just kind of go for stuff arbitrarily. Next game, I'll explain why I'm going for certain stuff, and maybe it'll help paint why I play the way I do. I think that people tend to think they like when I do that. I usually get good reviews when I do that. Hit a musty while you wait, dude. Oh, we hit a musty goal earlier. There you go. 2v2. Yep, there's no more 33s. We're queuing both. Not fear, Kiwi! Alright, I'll narrate my thought process a little bit here. Alright, teammate's gonna bump me into that, so I'm just gonna take it. Play for 50. It's fine, teammate's got it. Gonna grab some pads. I'm gonna chow that, throw it down the line to him. Click, close one. Grab some pads, stay more center. I'm gonna fake chow that. He's not getting that. I'm gonna ignore the ball and get this, because that's what Fear Kiwi's doing. Alright, that's gonna be a softer touch. That didn't spawn somehow, sad. They don't know I don't have boost. I'm gonna play a low 50 on that. Get the boost. We can air dribble that. Oh, never mind. I was laying the other guy, I guess. Get some pads, it's fine. That's shootable, but not like a good shot. I'm just gonna 50. Or rather just take a soft touch. Get boost. Might threaten for the 50 or demo on that guy. He's gonna solo that. I'm just gonna back him up. I'm gonna get an angle just so I can approach this a little bit cleaner. Oh, we missed. I'm gonna play the shot. Nice deflection. I'm gonna go straight for speed because he went. I heard him. That's a little wide, I think. Oh, well, good job, teammate. It was either me or you. I went for the 50. That's a good fake. Honestly, I think he could have gotten away with a touch and then a flick, but I think he just went for something else. That's funny. Striking pre-jump that and just was like glittering through the air. Oh, not a good kickoff. I always freak out sometimes on that angle of a diagonal flip. I was screwed up. Oh. I should have that. There we go. I'm gonna rotate straight back to the corner. Oh, never mind. Gonna play his flick. Nice. Catch. Delay flick. Just had to get it over that first guy. Should be fine. Nice. Nice flick by teammate. Nice follow-up by teammate. That's wide. No problem. That's not on purpose. That's crazy. I'm pre-flipping that just because I knew that guy was going to chase it. I'm just going to go because I know teammate's probably getting boosted and waiting back. Nice. Let me get this corner, please. Oh, my bad, teammate. My bad, teammate. My question is, why were you there? I was already there. He had 0 boost. That's why. Okay, well, that's a shame. I thought he was gonna let me have that, so I was like, oh, okay. We're gonna go off the ceiling to threaten it, but we're not gonna actually go. That's why, because he also wants to slow play. All right, catch flick. You're gonna get demoed, but nice. All right, he hasn't landed yet, so we're gonna go over. He also hasn't gone yet, so that should be a goal. No! I rushed it a little bit too much. Should have that. I hate that turn. I absolutely despise that turn by teammate. In twos, that's like an acceptable turn from time to time, but you have to be really like, you gotta be hitting that ball straight up. You can't be going for a 50 while you're driving backwards. You got no momentum. Oof. If I had a little bit more boost, it's a goal. I wasn't sure if that guy went or not. Oh. Okay, that should be a goal. Nice. Okay, cool. Teammate got back. I watch others because of how bad I am? Nah. Playing full stack of GC and Plat 3s. Love that. People love playing GCs and Plat, so I've been told. Saving my flip just because I know that's going to be a 50. Excellent. Trying to rank up using random cars. You should use the, whatever the one that looks like a hot rod Lincoln. I think it's called, actually don't know. The Backfire, I think it's called. The only more sauceless car is the Hot Shot. Man, buddy, we gotta do a little bit better than that. Tree branch. Yeah, the Hot Shot is like by far the most sauceless car. It's like a bottom of the barrel, let the intern design this one type of car, in my opinion. It's like one of those rare cars you see in the game that no one would drive in real life. Like absolutely nobody. Sure. You're taking too long, buddy. At 100 boost. Set. YouTube lives are underrated, so I've heard. What the heck is playing on my Spotify right now? I was gonna throw that middle, but then teammate was moving even farther backwards at the midfield. I was like, oh, okay, well, I guess I can't do that now. That should be fine. I don't think you're challenging that. You are not. Bang, near post. Close one. I shouldn't have stolen that from you, I'm not gonna lie. That's fine, teammate gave it away. And I actually have this. I'm just gonna put it low, force a save. That's wide open, shoot. Oh, actually, perfect touch, 50. Why are you chasing? Get in the middle. Yes! Wow, luck. There's no way you jump for that. Okay, I thought you actually full sent. I was like, buddy, you see me pre-jumping. Like, what do you think I'm doing here? Think I'm just floating for poops and giggles? Okay, let's grab the boost. Nice, I'm doubling that. Wow, he got all those boosts too. No! I didn't realize that was a miss. That's really funny, actually. I was like, I know he's gonna pre-jump this, not thinking I'm gonna follow it, and it'll be successful because of that. But then, of course, it failed because I didn't actually account for the bounce. That's really funny. I just didn't want to get dunked on the fast break, I'm not gonna lie. It's fine. Oh, it's not fine. Okay, well, I was getting a little cocky there. I did buy my teammate infinite time to rotate, so why are we... Oh, he actually took infinite +1 to get back. Okay, well, that's fine. That was the touch that I'm like, okay, yeah, this one might not be the best, and I might not be able to perfectly recover, but it's fine. It'll hold the ball up enough. And then turns out it did not, so my bad. I'm gonna count that one as a fat L from me. Wasted the 0 second. Do you do coaching or noir? I used to. I don't really do it anymore because it's very hard to schedule. Honestly, that was the hardest part about it. The actual coaching sessions were fine, but it was insane how often I would schedule someone and I would remove things from my calendar. I would like move around stuff to make myself available, and then people would just no-show me, or they would like reschedule, or they'd reschedule 60 times, or they only wanted to do something right in the middle of like the least convenient time for me, and I'm just like, honestly, at a certain point, just not worth the hassle. Like, honestly, if I wasn't doing, if I wasn't using PayPal as well, I would have probably honestly made a clause, just sent people over a Google form or whatever, and just been like, basically like, hey, if you donate, or if you get a coaching session, you are not allowed a refund if you reschedule less than, you know, like less than like, I don't know, 6 hours in advance or something like that. Because it's like I have to move my calendar around. And nowadays that I work like 40 hours plus a week, like it's kind of hard to legitimize getting off of work and then immediately doing a coaching session, you know? What time zone are you in? I'm in Central Time, US. Is Angie still coming around these parts? Time to time. Oh, we're not queuing. I'm sorry, chat. I thought we were. Oh my god! Oh, I thought it was Tree's lobby. I was like, what? Can't say game sense or mechanics. You have to have both at the end of the day if you're trying to get... I would say in the beginning it's very heavily mechanics focused. You probably need pretty much only mechanics till you get to like mid-diamond. And then after that you probably need to start thinking about why you're actually doing what you're doing, because you're going to reach a point where everyone's going to be pretty much fast enough to keep up with you. And it's not really good enough to just be, you know, mechy and have a faster. You kind of need to know why you're using it, how to manage boost, etc. Like how to make an actual tactical decision within this game. But also mechanics is a very low bar when it comes to like what you actually really should have at a certain level, you know? Like having a fast arrow and being able to actually take the occasional soft touch on an air dribble is really all you need. Oh, I was playing the hard touch and he kind of whiffed it, not gonna lie. Chat, you guys remember chocolate oranges? I literally cannot recall the brand at all, but they're insane. I love those. They give me really bad heartburn, unfortunately. I learned this the hard way. I think it's just like all milk chocolate, though. Oh. Cherry's chocolate? I think so. I don't think teammate realizes we're on 1-1. Cherry's chocolate? I think so, Footmark. Hey, Nate Dog Gaming. I ate one earlier. Wow, what are the odds? Yeah, chocolate oranges are actually insane. So good. I remember showing an ex-girlfriend it, and she was not thrilled. She was like, "You like this?" And I'm like, "Ooh, should have known right there," you know? It's not the person I'm going to spend my life with. Don't like chocolate orange. Oh. Buddy, just do the rule 1. Holy crap, what are you doing? There's one right in front of me? Hell yeah. Let's go, Loaf! Woo! Teammates goated! Waiting for my girlfriend to get off Minecraft so I can play Rocket League. Classic girlfriend. Hogging the Minecraft machine. Where you from? I am from the United States. I don't know if you want something more specific than that. I love eating the center chunk. Oh yeah, when you knock it all off and then there's just like that one beam in the middle. I feel you. I feel you. I know where you're coming from. I'm from Ireland. Well, hello. That works. Sure. Okay. I wanted to secure it just in case it was near posting out, but I'm like, okay, we're good. Good patience by the oaf. Oh, his clan is also Pan, which is also red. What? That's insane. That guy failed that 50 so hard. I don't know why he's flipping forward. You ever just remember about the Nesquik bottles of chocolate milk? Wait, Nesquik. Is Nesquik the one with the rabbit? Why do I feel like it was called something else? I don't know. My brain is like slightly off right now. I was like, is that what they were called? I remember those because the corner store sells them still. It's like strawberry and chocolate. Love it. 2 reads in a row there for the 50s. I mean, yeah, you gotta. Well, the first one wasn't really a read. He just bumped the guy, but he's a ground play demon. It's not in Ireland? Huh? I never said I was in Ireland. Hey, it's Atsu again. We won. We won the other day with each other. And then I said, hey, love your name, love that game. And he goes like, yeah. He's like, I also love that game. Absolutely hate how he got that over me. Luckily, Atsu... actually, never mind. Oh, okay. Jump. Probably could have ripped a shot there, but... that works. Nice little breezy by that guy. Ooh, I thought Mo was gonna get that boost and think like, haha, you thought I was going for the ball. And then delay it. So I was like, let me just see if I can bump him. Gonna catch and flick. Oh man, overplayed it. If you don't win, you like booty shorts? I mean, who doesn't like booty shorts? I'm not gonna lie, chat. Wearing a mid-thigh shorts as a straight man, there is a select. If you're a guy who played soccer or has like larger thighs, there is a brand of woman who really enjoys that view. Just gonna give you that inside man tip. The changes of watching other streams to your streams are so drastic, yours are so chill. Well, I just don't have the energy to be like, wow, like freaking out every single play, you know? Some days are like that, but most days I'm like, I don't, you know, I'm not gonna act like I'm, you know, snorting cocaine. People who have tiny Johnsons like thigh shorts. I mean, I don't... What? I'm not really sure what the point of that insult is, like what the end game of what you're trying to describe. Oh, thought that was in. Johnson means no. Yeah, yes, I'm aware, but I'm trying to figure out what kind of insult this is. Like, you have a tiny penis because you're wearing short shorts? I feel like normally penis size is about like compensating for something, but it's like, wait, you're wearing something because you're not compensating? Or because you are? Nice. And so I was just saying, if you got a long schlongs, the shorts are comfortable. Oh, I was like really confused there. Well, yeah, but it's not like you're wearing them like actual booty shorts. I'm talking about like for men, like the ones where it's like there's like shorts that end right at your kneecap. I'm talking about the ones that end like 1.5, 2 inches above that. It's not like short shorts necessarily. I forget what they're called. Like, yeah, I bought a pair, and my girlfriend at the time was all about it. And I was like, what the heck? And I learned that there's a whole subsection of women who was like rabid animals for that type of length of short. I'm here to provoke thought. Uh-oh, buddy, you're gonna lose the 50. Ooh, howdy. That was a Houdini situation on that 50. Oof. Oh. Shit, sorry. I got in front of my teammate. No mods active for the gooners. It's always a gooner or two, you know? I mean, highly flattering that that guy saw me and immediately was like, I have to masturbate to this, you know? He says OT, question mark? And it's nice to be called pretty, you know? No shout-outs is trying to give him goals so we can get OT. That's crazy. Yeah, I'm sorry, we're not doing OT. I'm not doing a meme OT with this guy. Yeah, see, the thing is, TWOS is just stupid enough where I'd believe him to actually be able to come back if we're not careful, so I'm not gonna... I know it's for the meme, like, oh, the guy's team's forfeit, let's just do a OT. Nah, dude, I'm trying to get my dub here. You would miss. Hey, Shadow Beazle. That's selling. I mean, he's memeing because the guy on the other team's asked if we could go to OT. He's my friend. I'm not gonna let him win. Yeah, I don't really care because all it takes is you messing up on a kickoff, and then suddenly we're in OT. Oof. I was about to say, like, I'd say if we actually go to OT and throw this, I'm gonna literally find you and hunt you down like an animal. Nope. Blech. I don't know why he chose that name. He literally just explained exactly why he chose that name. No, Lord is just coming in. He's like, I'm just here to provoke thought. But no, he's definitely just here to troll. Like, no one is this confrontational about a username. He's just here to goon. I mean, that could also be it. That's Kit Kat's ult right there. Classic goon viewers chat. Lays down covered in Nutella while being naked. You know, how else are you supposed to spend a Tuesday night? Just described it a great evening in my mind. Over here to goon would be a compliment to Otago? I'd like to think so, yeah. I mean, if someone... I don't really think... I actually did just read an article about this. Some guy did like an investigative report into like gooner culture. I think it was on... I was gonna say Washington Post, but it's not them. Who the frick published it? Anyway. Maybe that's like a, you know, a challenge. Be like, hey, find a random person stream. Goon to this, go. Grainy Pebble, hee. That is accurate. That is your name. Immediately gets banned for typing hee too much. That's crazy. Not gonna lie, I left that boost because I was hoping teammate would be able to get there first, but... it's contact right there, top shelfer. Oh. Oh. Ooh, top corner, nope! A lot of crossbar action right now, chat. Let's not get demoed. Ah, was a softer touch. That's an easy goal. Halfway through, I realized Dram was not going for it. Hello, teammate. He gave it away. Like, why are we not pressing? He like pre-jumped it. Weird. Best Tuesday night scenario thoughts? I don't know, maybe getting $1 million. Wait, $2 million. Wait, $3 million. Wait. I was not expecting Dram to completely whiff this. Honestly, if I looked up, that would have been fine if I just let that go. I was just not really sure where the guy in the middle was. Nice. Okay, I was about to say, I'm like, that should be a goal. Like, this guy's definitely gonna go for the 100, which means he's gonna give away the inside, which means we could probably get that pass. Wow, I went slow in that way, so. You already have $2 million? Buddy, if I had $2 million, you think I'd be talking to you nerds? I'd be at a yacht. Just kidding. I'm actually not a yacht guy. If I had an exorbitant amount of money, even if I was like a billionaire, I would never buy a yacht. Not a boat guy, not a lake guy, not an ocean guy. You know, I'll go to the ocean, I'll go to the lake, but I'm not gonna be sailing around and whatnot. I could be a jet ski guy though. I could see that. I think that'd be fun. It's like the motorcycles of the water. Teammate, oof. I was about to say, I'm like, you have 0 boost, all you gotta do is flip at it, and he just didn't want to. Nice, 50 teammate. Wow, that guy really misplayed that on the other team. I don't know what he was doing there. He had 100 boost, and he just decided to not use it. He jumped so far to the side of that. Whoop! That guy cheated up really well. I didn't expect him to already be jumping by the time I even saw the ball. You ever have a crush on your teacher? Nope. That's like a sitcom scenario, I feel like, more than anything else. They're like, I have a crush on a girl in school, and then it's revealed to be like the teacher instead of like another student, and they're like, oh. Like that was like one of the really great first episodes or earlier episodes of Family Guy. Chris has a crush on like the super hot blonde teacher at his school. Dude, my 7th grade science and math teachers were babes. Never crushed you had to have licked your teacher at least once. Buddy, I think you should be in jail. Oh, I was trying to get the lightest little tap there. Lauren, thank you for the 2. That was such a basic aerial. I was thinking you'd chow that. Would you rather be blind or deaf? Would you rather... Sorry. Okay, would I rather be blind, A, or B, deaf with $10 million? Deaf with $10 million, easy. If I'm blind, I can't play video games anymore. And that would be horrible, considering that's, you know, how I make a lot of my living. Also, just being blind just comes with so many other downgrades. Like, yeah, deaf, you're gonna have to, you know, adjust your life a little bit, but it doesn't affect most things. I feel like blind is a bit more brutal of a disability. Yes, easy goal, put it on target, I like that. Oh. Woo. Speaking of Family Guy, who the frick conversation? Who the starts a conversation like that? I just sat down. I'm listing my, things that have happened to me. I see. But if you're deaf, you can't play most video games with no headset. If you're blind, you would at least hear colors. That's a good point. I do hear colors often. That's called synesthesia, by the way. No. Oh, okay. I said no, 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 and the guy just immediately got up and left. Pitch. Oh. By the way, we're 1669, chat. Yeah, rule and curse a little bit. Oh, so now my frickin' super chats go through. That's weird. I think it just hates Kyle. That 199 went through immediately, and then Kyle's 69.9 didn't go through. Subtitles exist. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's not. Being blind actually would impact like my daily life a lot, like more than I feel like I would care to admit. Like, because you could still read and everything, but like watching really any film would be tough. I think if you were born blind, that's one thing, but I think to know what it's like to see and then go blind, I think that's infinitely more brutal. First thing I would want to learn to do though is apparently there's like a class people can teach on how to like basically train your brain to like echolocate. As a blind person, you just learn how to like click your mouth at a certain frequency. Kind of like do like that or something, and you can actually like low-key echolocate. Should have been a goal. I didn't expect him to get that read. Okay, that's fine. Win over the top. Ah, not quite. Oh no, he's dead! That's such a shame, dude. We got away with it. Teammate got the exact touch he needed to, but then he hit it too hard. Blind or no hands? I'd go with no hands, honestly. Because you can get prosthetics. And they're getting better and better. I'd have to think in the next like 20 years we're gonna have like really, really good functional prosthetics. There's already the one that basically works off. You can train your brainwaves on it once you get enough training data, which is pretty sick. So there's a guy that like can actually close his prosthetic arm or hand on an object by just like thinking to do that. That was a really good follow by that guy. What the? That's risky. That's fine. That's cool. Oh, never mind. Took a long time. Oh, never mind, and he went back. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of gave up on that play. My bad, teammate. Should have flicked that way earlier. I thought he would be a little bit longer on that delay. We can install brain chip settings, see camera monitor, some vision will be 100% gaming. Well, there you go. The assisted thing that makes play video games with your mouth like quadriplegics do. That guy is actually Twisted, the Warzone creator. He's a quadriplegic and he plays with the mouth insert. He's actually kind of twisted, not gonna lie. Like watching him play, you're like, Christ, that's just That's just with like one joystick and like very careful maneuvering elsewhere. Wild. Brain shifts would be wild. Oh yeah. Yeah, so I'm like, I think we're getting to the point where probably some crazy prosthetics will, you know, start going in there. All right, let's see. Got to regain the momentum. Last game was a kind of hot doo-doo. Oh, that guy just actually sidestepped me. That's crazy. That's actually insane that you effed up that first touch like that and got away with it. No, that's my bad, teammate. I didn't think he would be able to get that high of a flick. That's so lucky. Jaden, thank you for the 5 for Apple Pays on your contacts.
Lawn for the forlorn uses Apple Pay, please time him out.
We'll get that done in a sec. All right, unfortunately, Lauren, you use Apple Pay, so we'll see you in a little bit. Bang. There's a taco YouTuber who's SSL, buddy. That's literally me. That's so funny that he's literally thinking like, there's a taco YouTuber, buddy, that you think there's 2 danger tacos? Bro, you're thinking me? I'm tripping, I swear to God. Yeah, bro's like, oh, is there a different Danger Taco YouTuber? I'm like, buddy, no, there's no different one. Nice, Ado. If that went in. Bump, 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 bump. Close.
Lord, reverse time him out for timing me out.
Uno reverse with a $10 donation by Lord. Oh my God, I don't think I've ever seen someone go band for band with Jaden for timing them out. Damn. That's a stream first, chat. Nice. Well, unfortunately, Jaden. We'll have to get you out of there as well. Bang. Jaden has been timed out for the first time I can remember on chat, on stream. Oh, I had to alt-tab in my game lag. Holy crap, that was close. Thank you for the 10, Lauren. Appreciate you. Ah, man, that was me getting a little overly cocky. I shouldn't have done that. That's fine, they give it away. Nice. Oh, imagine! Oh man, that was like a perfect opportunity to go for a psycho. Depends on how bloodthirsty Jaden is. That was me, just kind of chasing that one like a madman. Grabs pads. Wow, what a pinch. If he scores, it's the greatest counter attack of all time. Yeah, I was like, he's got to reset, but I don't think he has the pace to be able to get that fast enough. I was trying to get it down line to you, buddy. Jade Murray LMAO. Nice. Is that not offsides? Yeah, I don't know, man. I thought the foul probably would occur when you demo someone into oblivion. GG, Aiden. But he had that whole conversation. Talk about his second channel, too. Oh. He's got a second channel? Oh, no.
Time out his second channel too. Devilish face emoji.
Well, we'll time out Jaden again for 10 seconds. Quick little mini ban. Thank you for the 5, Forlorn. Appreciate you. Okay, I kind of botched that, not gonna lie. Hey, Marty. You're bad. Almost botched that. How much is the permaban? I think that'd be unfair to permaban someone off a donation. I think if someone was like actively a horrible person and someone was like, hey, how much to permaban? I would consider it. I'd be like, yeah, let's do like $100 or whatever. Oof. Permabans me, I'll permaban him. It's fair. Oh, that guy definitely didn't mean to hit it like that. He said OMG because he was kind of like, oh. I'm just gonna hit that hard because I think Fervix is waiting for a pass or something. I was hoping Ado would turn on that and maybe get a backboard. Nice, Ado. Hold on. I just didn't know if that was a thing. I think that would be too mean if someone came. Imagine you find a YouTuber you actually like really like, and then someone's like, permaban him, and then like drops a $50 donation, and then streamer's like, wait, what? No, and then you just immediately get yeeted into non-existence. Like, I'd be kind of ticked if I found a streamer I liked and immediately got banned for arbitrary reasons. He says, nah, dude, you're good. I don't care. Well, thank you for the hype up, Ado. I don't care about my rank until I get GC3 back. Well, there you go. We have now set a price. My super chats are glitched AF right now. Sad. Are you related to a dean? Like the dean from Community? And no, as far as I know, I don't have any deans in my family. Do you mean the dean like the academic position, or do you mean like dean like the name? Bing. Smooth, buttery smooth on the counter. Don't tempt me, Jade. My payday is tomorrow. Oh no, Forlun, don't do it. Cybersecurity. Oh man, no. Oh god. Anything but that, chat. He's flexing. Jade, thank you for the 20. Nope.
5 minutes for Lorne. Time for my comeuppance.
That's funny. 5 minutes for Lord. Oh my god. Well, Lord, I guess I'll see you in 5 minutes. That's funny. Thank you for the 20, Jaden. Wow. Nice. Okay, cool. I'm not gonna lie, if you don't defend that easily, you are 100% getting scored on in that situation. Just put it in there. Well, golly, I'm getting carried. No, he's not, dude. Can you flip reset Musty into a backward and then a psycho? I literally just did that. Rewind the VOD like 10 seconds. Dude, get absolutely beasted on. Holy crap, let's go. Oh my god, chat, just limboed that guy. I'm slippery. Nah, Max. Nah, finesse maxing a goal. That's really funny. Bro, these guys are crashing out on the other team right now, I'm not gonna lie. He said if you can't get a demo, you can't shoot. At this point, what can you do? Brutal. It's quite the band battle. You have pointy ears like an elf. Would be fitting for you to go to medieval convention. I have pointy ears? I don't know about that. Haven't had a battle stuff since the imposter taco. I remember that. No, I'm not gonna type that. I was gonna type, damn, a forfeit would go crazy right now, blue team. Because they're arguing and clearly don't want to play. But I'm like, type in chat equals get scored on. Yep. Do you play PUBG? I think there's a famous taco that plays it. No, that is a Choco Taco. That's not me. I do not play PUBG. Oh, bro pulled his Ethernet cord. Crazy. Look at my teammate. You and Choco look like brothers. We are both brown-haired white guys. Ooh, style. Okay, teammate, I see you. Look at my goat. With the flip as well. That's actually kind of filthy, not gonna lie. Well played, Ado, yet again. This guy also being in my chat being like, what? You're definitely like, you're good, man. You're like, I thought you were SSL, but yeah, you're playing well, but what? That I feel like has inspired me to play better though in those games. So I'm like, okay, that was fun. I remember that fake taco band battle. That was funny. My real question is if Forlone's gonna stick around for 5 minutes. That's asking a lot out of a YouTube viewer, you know? Average view time, I think, in my shorts and my vertical streams is, I think it's like a minute and like 3 seconds, something like that. Actually, let's check it out right now. We can check that stat live. 1 minute and 7 seconds is average right now. So above average, chat. What a surprise. I start uploading again consistently. I had multiple videos scheduled out in advance for members, and what do you know? The viewership is up. We're gaming. Yeah, Jane, I haven't checked into you a bit. How's the job going? 1 minute, 7 seconds is average. Wait, hold on. Whoa, hold on. What other games do you play? I'm really into an indie game called Dead Zone Rogue lately. I actually played it on stream the other day. But yeah, that's like a first-person shooter rogue-like. Honestly, I might play it on stream if we get a little later in the night, but I need to eat some snack. I need to eat my second dinner. Just kidding, I need to eat my first dinner. I'm here like every stream for hours. The average should be higher. Well, you have to think about it like in terms of right now, I've had 2,500 views on this stream, and we have 25 average viewers, which means most people come in, they'll watch for like a minute, and then they'll leave, you know? It's because imagine how you watch shorts, you know? You'll go into a stream and you might watch a little bit, but ultimately you might just leave immediately. Just get your fill, you see what it's about. Which is why YouTube Shorts is so brutal, because people are so much more like short attention span on that you need to grab their attention like immediately. So when I'm not talking or when the stream is kind of quiet, I think people come in, they're like, and then they leave. Also, like if I remember in the beginning I was streaming on Vertical, and I think I had something like 300 viewers, and I got up to get water, and I came back and I had 175. I was like, I lost half my viewers just getting water. I was literally away from the computer for not like 7 seconds. No one saw me slalom all those boosts, by the way. Oh man, I over pursued that like crazy. I didn't flip into that. Teammate, I'm not gonna lie, I was trying to be creative about that outlet, but... Lauren with the 20 as well! Look at reverse! This man actually sat banned for 5 minutes just to send that. That's so funny. I shouldn't hit that, my bad. I thought I was able to get slightly more behind it. Jane, thank you for the remembering. I stole their boost, that's funny. I cut that a little too hard. But they're boost starved AF right now. Oh, good flag, okay. Ooh. I got your 4 alarm in 1 minute. Gotta wait for a stoppage play. God dang it, dude. Alright, teammate will be fine. No! Oh, my front tire barely left the near post. I had it. All right. Jaden, thank you for the remembering. Unfortunately, you're timed out for 5 minutes as well. That's crazy. What a battle we got going, chat. Play ones on stream? I haven't played ones in a bit, honestly. I need to get back into that. That's crossbar. Oh my god, I was about to say, I'm like, that was almost really bad. Now Goon's really gonna goon because you're gonna hit $50. Oh no, you're right. I did hit $50. New viewers about to freak out, about to shake in their boots. That's fine. Teammate just got adopted. Holy. Oh, we hit 50 chat, so regular viewers know. We lose the shirt. But the hat stays on. Teammate says how? Yeah, I agree. That stuff like that is always kind of confusing. I can't get that. It's fine. I'm gonna. I was just throwing that away. Okay. I was gonna take that, but I was like, nah, it's in. At the end of the day, it's sports. One of my favorite YouTubers, not already a millionaire. So happy with doing it. Yay! Not already a millionaire. Woo! Buddy was actually waiting around to see if I was a millionaire. That guy earlier said like, "Yeah, would you rather a million?" Other streamers are like, "Well, I already have that, so." Almost peaked on that read, not gonna lie. He's gonna want that one back. Well, I appreciate that, Lauren. What's the background? Looks dope. This. A lot of LEDs, a lot of stuffed Pokemon. Wow! That guy actually got a perfect cut on that. That's actually insane. I missed actually really hardcore. Luckily that guy freaking saved that. Hi, Jake Slaughter. Any good slaughtering today? Actually, don't answer that. As your lawyer. Are you Grand Champ? Yes. This is just below GC3. Good 50 by that guy. Yes, teammate, let's go! Boost advantage, let's go! People play like this in my D2 games, I swear my games are cursed. Well, it looks bad until you're actually in it, you know? I watch who? I watch Poiginza? I've never heard of that. People who scalp like take everything and save nothing for at least for the cards. Yeah, I gotta say, collecting Pokemon cards was like a collector thing, but at the same time, it's kind of a hobby. Now it's just pure economics, it feels like. It's really sad. Like, I'm glad stores are starting to limit the amount you can buy in one sitting, because it's honestly, it's crazy how my chat was like, hey, Taco, we want you to see you do a card opening. And so I was gonna be like, okay, let me buy one of those like $100 you know, like booster things that like those big boxes with like 30, 40 packs or whatever in them. And I went there and I went to Target and there was 0 Pokemon cards. I'm talking in the entire store. Everything else in that aisle was completely stocked and Pokemon was out. And I asked him like, hey, where are the cards? And he just got, and the guy in the staff, he just started laughing. He's like, dude, like, that stuff gets swiped immediately. Like, literally, people have memorized when we get our stock in. They come in, buy it all in one go, and leave. And I'm like, what? Do you put a limit on that? And he goes, like, we try, but there's just too many people. Like, legit, people come in and buy as much as they can, then leave. And then the next person comes in, and then it's just all gone on one day. I'm like, damn, that's, like, wild. But, I mean, there's a lot of money in it. There's a streamer called SSL Stone who used to do Rocket League stuff, and then he decided to change into a card reseller basically, and like a Pokemon pack opener creator on TikTok, and he literally posted his earnings, and he was earning like basically like $1 million through like the first 8 months of doing that, and I was like, Christ. I'm gonna say Moist critical. That's kind of what I thought, but I was like, I heard the pug, and I was like, what the? Oh, teammate. Oh, teammate. Go for it. But yeah, scalpers are terrible. Hi, birdie! Oh my god, I love that emote, the little cat in the box. I have so many tiny boxes around my house, because even my cats, being a couple years old now, they still love just hiding in a box. Epic Games Rooming Trading was the most corporate control BS I've ever seen in a video game. I feel like for them, I don't really understand. I still don't truly understand what their motivation was. People were like, well, it's because the trading was not, people were just trading items they already unlocked. No one's buying new stuff. And I'm like, I mean, I guess, but like, I don't think they're really looking at trading as being like a massive income generator for them. Or I don't know if it was taking away enough that it would be a legitimized thing to take it away. I think honestly, if they took it away, it's fine, but they should really have dynamic pricing for certain items. Like, you kind of needed trading because it created its own market. Because, like, ultimately, not every black market decal is worth the same, you know? Man, I actually would have had that. Sad. My girlfriend's home, so I'm gonna go eat dinner, enjoy my time here. You have a nice stream. I don't know if you stream on Twitch or not. I do. There's one streamer I watch, does viewer sessions with his Twitch chat. I do that occasionally. I stream on Twitch and YouTube, if you guys prefer watching it in horizontal rather than vertical. Oh. Wow. Okay. Teammate's not gonna go for that. That's fine. Right? I got a little cocky on that. It does jelly bucks? What streamer would that be? I mean, I know there's like channel points on Twitch, which makes stuff like that a lot easier. Twitch is Stormy P? I don't think I've ever heard of him, but I mean, good for him. I just don't like playing with viewers, to be honest, because I'm just super competitive person. I don't really want to play with randoms necessarily, so I want to keep my rank up. But I mean, I appreciate people do that. If I had like way more time to play it and I was like a full-time streamer, I'd probably do that a lot more, but it's like in the limited time I do get to play video games each night, I want to make sure I'm, you know, doing what I can do or doing what I want to do. Nice, teammate. Well done. As price goes up, as if fuel goes down, if I want a $100 piece of art, I might as well buy a giant picture. I would let you 1v1 in a private match? Well, that's something for a different stream. Item shops so overpriced too, 90% of them are trash. Well, I mean, that's my bit thing is like, there's like the Zora, or whatever it's called. It's like a tiger decal. It's barely animated, but it's black market, and yet it's worth $20. And it's like, that should be, like back when trading was a thing, I think you could literally buy that black market decal for like $2. Like it was meant to be like an incredibly cheap item because no one wanted it. And that's ultimately how black market should be. I know he was waiting a long time for that, so it's like maybe I can get a bump on that. Because I have a good night. See you, Wyvern. Have a good night as well. You and your girlfriend have a wonderful dinner. I probably just go straight up scored that, but either way. They're just flailing around right now. All right, overplayed my read, but that's fine. Ooh, I was going for the light. I was going for the lightest touch into the corner because I wanted to continue it, and I actually skimmed it. Like ghost touched it. That's really funny. Botted out on that one. We're fine. We don't lose this. Yeah, I was like, I know he's gonna wait for that pop, but I'm like, he's not actually challenging it, so it doesn't matter. I don't know what they were doing. One guy was at the mid boost and he went back. I'm like, buddy, play the read, like go up. That was weird. Anyway. How annoying is it for viewers to constantly demand you do psychos? I mean, it's kind of annoying, but it's like going into any streamer's chat and being like, yo, do a double backflip from a standstill. It's like, okay, well, there are people who can do that, but asking every Rocket League streamer, even players who have been SSL or whatever to do that is just kind of like eye roll. Okay, buddy, yeah, okay, sure, yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, no worries, I got it. Dude, don't back from sudden standstill. That's how you'll know I'm gonna die on stream if I ever try that. I'm gonna land, you're gonna hear a loud, like, smack, and then you'll just not hear anything. What up, bro? Hey, 3am Zenith. This looks like a pretty racist other team we're playing, but... So... Hedefseishku. Yeah, seriously, I don't know how many people just absolutely have no idea how to spell psychology. Naxamoon, you are killing me, buddy. No one even tries at a certain point. They do P-H-S-Y. I'm like, buddy, really, phonetically sound that out. Sko. What? Sure. Ooh, I was trying to delay that. That's actually really embarrassing that they scored that. Unfortunate. He was Spanishing from a diagonal. That's not even how you do it on a diagonal. These people are actually just brain dead, dude. It's crazy. I made it into the shorts. Yeah, you saw that, Bat? I should have tagged you, low-key. Oh, I saw Bobby a little cheated out there. I'm like, ah. Hey, Rift. No scoop, that's crazy. I was trying to get a really ridiculously over the top scoop there. Yeah, I finally found that clip. I was looking for it in my VODs and I just could not see the VOD of when it happened. Made it onto Team Orbit. I don't know what that means, but congrats. The freestyle team? Oh, congrats. Are you a freestyle or is like a VFX or like an editor? Because your name is blank VFX, so or Riff VFX, so. Is VFX? Well, congrats. Always good to have some material to make a reel too. So editor, yeah, I know. Almost unbeat. Oof. Hey, Death. Oh, that's crazy. The other guy bumped me out of the rule one. That's really funny. I hate that you stopped for that. Unfortunate. Do a standstill from a sudden backflip. Does that just mean do a sudden backflip and then stand still very quickly? That's crazy. You can't get back to that. Unfortunate. This is NA, I assume? It is. All you see is his shiny eyes. That happens to me sometimes in the middle of the night when I wake up. I look at the cat tray and I see like a lump there and I'm like, is that my cat? And then I go, mwah, mwah, mwah. I do a little kissy kiss and then they look. All right, well, my bad on that one, Noxie. Dirty mouth, cleaned up with orbit. Okay, I was like, I'm not sure if I need to go for that, but I just dated myself. I don't know. I mean, those aren't that old. I was Orbit was like very big in like the mid aughts, I feel like. Mid to late aughts. I feel like I remember those commercials going into like me being in college, so like mid 2010s as well. There's no way, Noxie. There's no way. There's no way. Why are you rotating back across the ball? It's a 50. Get out. Oh my God, dude. Why are you chowing on the inside of that? Just rotate away. That's crazy. What a crazy way to throw that win. This is also a crazy way to throw that win. Oh, thank God. Teammate, you are making me so anxious right now. Oof. Oh, he left immediately. That's such a shame, dude. Oh, what a way to throw. Holy crap. I need to play Noximoon again. Oh, wait, I've already beat him 5-0. Never mind. Okay, so I was about to say, I'm like, I need to play him so I can show that I'm better, but then I already did and already beat him, so. I'm just saying, if a guy loses horribly against me and then loses barely with me, feels like he might be the problem there. HG Wentworth, 877 cash now. That's like the perfect example of like, you don't need it to be like a good bit, you just need it to be memorable enough and it'll be an earworm. I was shown by a couple Texas natives a commercial for like a community college, like late night television commercial, and apparently it's an absolute banger. I don't even know if the college still exists. Please give me our teammate from last game on our team. Or on the other team, please. What? Out of nowhere, threes game. Against University of North Texas. Is that my Santi? I haven't seen him in a bit. So GoDaddy's whole marketing thing, especially in the very, very, very beginning, like Super Bowl commercials, was basically just like, what if we promoted our product and people thought it might be porn? Like, is it porn? No, of course not. Okay, well, then what do we say? Well, nothing. We just basically set up a pornography scenario. And then we just say, go to GoDaddy, see more. Sounds like porn. No, it's not porn. But it's like, kind of sounds like porn. That's exactly what it is. How do you think it was financing? Wasn't GoDaddy like, frickin', what? Dude, did you backflip at the end of that? I hate Xbox controllers. PS5 gang. Hello, Israel. Well, I got a kid with a broken controller on my team. Should be fun. That was certainly an effort. I'm fairly certain GoDaddy's a web hosting service. Like, you buy domains off of them. Maybe they might have like changed businesses slightly over the years, but I'm fairly certain that's what they initially were. Oh. You know, I don't think I've had in a fat minute Sour Patch Kids. I don't actually remember what the taste of a Sour Patch Kid is, you know? Also because the only Sour Patch Kids I would have, I'm talking the OG Sour Patch Kids, because I've had like the strawberry and or the watermelon ones, you know? Which I would argue are better, but I'm trying to think of my top of my head, I'm like, I don't think I have had a Sour Patch Kid in like probably a decade. Oh, I was playing a 50, but that works too. Really playing that interval? You get ulcers? Oh my god, dude, you get ulcers from eating a lot of like... I remember King Ranny was... he is obsessed with Skittles. I don't know if he is anymore, but I remember he bought one of those, like, he discovered, like me, like any adult who has a sweet tooth, you can buy 5-pound packs of anything you want. And he found a pack of, like, a 10 5-pound, something like that, bag of Skittles. And he ate so much of it in, like, one sitting that literally he had, like, ulcers in the inside of his mouth because it was just, like, way too much for one man to ingest. I'd have to think that would probably be, like, a pretty immediate imprint moment. Like, okay, yeah, no more Skittles for me. I don't know if I'd have an appetite for Skittles after something like that. I cannot overstate, Chad, how incredibly horrible these two guys are that we're playing with. Every read is panicky. Every freaking adjustment is the wrong adjustment. Like, I just need them to rotate. Is also why we stop playing threes unless we're in a party. I had a Skittles experience like that as a kid. I think the closest thing I ever had to overeating something was my sisters used to always, I mean, me and my sister always got along, but they'd always steal my food. And that always pissed me off, especially like when you're a kid and you buy candy, because there was a really good candy section in my grocery store growing up. And I'd buy all these different gummies and whatever, and my sister would always steal them. My middle sister, Allie. And I was always really pissed about that. And so I would try to like protect all my snacks and whatnot. And my grandmother had a health food store, but occasionally there'd be like gummies or like yogurt covered pretzels, whatever, that she'd ship to us. And she shipped us some stuff, and there was some gummies in there. And I was like, well, I want to eat these before my sister gets them. And so I ate the entire pack in one sitting. And they weren't the best tasting gummies, but I'm like, she's a health food store. So, I mean, maybe that just means like, maybe that it's just because they're like made of real fruit or whatever. I don't know, who knows. And then I get home and my mom starts freaking out and be like, wait, you ate the entire thing of gummies? I'm like, yeah, sorry, I just didn't want Allie to steal it. And she's like, Jeff, those are vitamins. You just ate an entire container of vitamins. And I'm like, what does that mean? And she's a nurse, so she immediately like puts her head on my head and she's like, you're really, really warm. And yeah, of course I'm warm. My body's trying to process ingesting literally like a month and a half worth of vitamin A, B, C, B12, like zinc, magnesium, all that shit. And I'm like, oh my God, dude. She literally was like, I think your kidneys are gonna like freak out soon because it's gonna have to process like way too much shit. Because some of it is like water soluble, so you pee it out, but some of it isn't. And I was perfectly fine. I literally just flawless parried those gummies out of my system. I don't remember having an upset stomach. I don't remember getting sick. I don't remember having anything bad happen to me. So we just yeah, powered through it. Hyper armor. 5 as a gummy bear and I didn't poop for 6 days. Oh, that's gross. 50-50 chance to become Superman. Yeah, legit. That is kind of like falling into a vat. All right, I'm here, but barely. My brain needs to go play a game. Absolutely, Birdie. I've been there. Enjoy. You guys ever hear of the Haribo sugar-free gummy bears? You ever look at the reviews for those? I don't know if you can still buy them. Ooh, that's a good boop. What? No! You got Noxy Moon? Wait. Sheep, great point. I thought our near post standing right next to it was gonna have a better angle at that, but I guess not. Unfort. All right, that's fine. He missed. Trying to make things slightly... Why are you going? Holy crap, dude. Any tips on Rocket I'm only gold? Learn how to fast arrow. Buddy, that is an air dribble every day of the week. Why are you going? Why in the world are you going? All right, chat, we might have found a worse teammate than Noxy Moon. I guess we'll find out. Check out amazing rest of your Taco Tuesday. Thank you so much, Forlon. Yes, rotate back the whole way, teammate. Yes, that is how you play twos in GC2. Let's go. Fine, just kidding. Hey, look, a banana. I know he's going for the demo, so I'm like, I'm just gonna stand still. We might be chill. Demo the one guy. Thank you. Oh my god. I that is one of my biggest pet peeves of solo queue is when it's like a 2v1 and the guy's like, pass it. And I'm like, just take out the one guy. Like he can still save that. Just take the guy out. I thought that was a different kickoff, my bad. Yes, blame your teammates. I mean, if my teammate is gonna just stare at a ball. Like if he goes and gets beat, I don't care. But if he doesn't go at all and it just goes straight in, then it's kind of like, oh. I don't know if Buddy's ever watched a YouTube, any gamer at all. I don't think I'm in the minority of players who blame their teammates from time to time. I'll never blame a full loss on a teammate, but I'm just saying, like, you know, if we're gonna give up easy goals, gotta clean it up a little bit. I was about to sound like, ooh, hold on. I didn't want to get 50'd to oblivion. Hello, Tikra, by the way. How you guys enjoying your almost functional bye week? That's psychotic that you thought you could go for that. Unfortunate. Oh, not the bump. Really good bump by that guy. Okay. This guy is gay. I mean, if I was, would that impact my stream in any way? Nice. Okay, good job. He's defending, bro, don't worry. Just in case any sharks go to your neck, global shipping. He backed up any farther, we'd have to mail the ball. That's honestly my only beef I have with him, is just, I feel like every rotation back is him just going all the way back every time. That's a really good challenge. I didn't think he'd go. No! I should have shot that. Wait. I didn't think you just hit that forward. That's kind of crazy. Oh, what a throw. All right. Unfortunately, I can't play twos if I lose to Noximun. That's unacceptable. That's unacceptable. Is that YouTube chat being haters? Nah, they're not being haters. They're just commenting their opinion. Nah, I play constantly throughout the day and do whatever I need to and blah, 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 and say all this thing. And then the moment I go like, man, this teammate's not that good, someone comes into YouTube and goes, scum. Always blaming your teammate. I hope you die. That's like every time with YouTube. Is like it comes in on the one time I'm being a little bit sassy molassy towards someone, and they're just like, maybe you should just cease existing. Maybe you should burst into flames right now. And I'm just like, fair. And then before people say like, I didn't say that. I know you're 14 years old and you have a lot of anger misplaced because your dad doesn't hug you enough. So I know that's what you meant, buddy. So don't worry. All right? They're not rocking with the sassy taco. Few are. Solo queue has only watched the Waiting YouTube video where he regrets not going for every shot. Yes, exactly. Although, speaking of Waiting, guys, did you guys see the RLCS Worlds 2025 after movie was edited by him? And I'm like, that's legitimately exactly what Waiting should be doing. Because like, he's such a great content creator, but he's an amazing self-taught editor and all these different like cool niche things within video editing. That after movie by far is the best one they've ever put out. Oh, Okay, well, maybe not by far, but it was like at least within the past season. I'm not saying the editors and sounds aren't good, but I feel like they get really rushed and they don't have time to really make it a labor of love. That frickin' video, banger, made me feel feels. The car looks fire. Thank you, T-Girl. I've noticed you're really rocking the consistent Fennec look. I have no idea what the decal is. Is that decal just Octane? Yeah, it's called Chromagic. It's CHROMAGIC. I saw it in the shop and I'm like, what? And immediately had to buy it. So yeah, it's pretty insane. It's like a way better version of anodized. I got in the shop the other day, but I haven't used it yet. Put a hand up. Noise. Oh. I mean, I'm glad we're back to using actual decals with different colors and whatnot. Do you guys remember after Mina did really well in London for the first time, and then literally every single person was using the Mina Fennec, like, pearlescent look? It was actually insane how common that was. It was like legitimately every game I would look up and it'd be like, yep, everyone's rocking a Fennec, everyone's rocking that exact paint. Looks like you got early access to UE5, hell yeah. You thought. You thought. Oh. Go in! Thank you. Ho, 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 ho. I was about to say, I'm like, that's gotta be real smooth. I gotta do it fast. I gotta dish. I feel so slow on most designs. I agree. There is definitely, honestly, that is like the one, not even placebo. I think it's literally just like, if you look good, you play good, you know? If you know you're rocking a car that's a fire design, even the other team would be like, man, this guy sucks. But man, it looks good. That's why Oath, bubble player in NA, always is throwing an RCS back in the day, used to rock the ugliest car designs of all time. Oof. Boring with my designs. I like driving a taxi with a cat on the roof. Yes. The occasional topper. True OGers, remember I used to have a staple topper I would use. Oh, they missed. That's really embarrassing. How far we've come, chat. I used to rock a topper in every car, and I used to rock the Dominus as my main. Oh, hello. Grim's had a handful of it, too. It's just... Look, Banana, you ready for this Saturday? The Akron boys, are they primed? That's a really embarrassing way to give a goal. Oh, yeah. Well... I'm so pumped for Saturday, dude. I also got some ridiculously cool news in DMs today. We got some little leaky leaks. And it's making me even hyper to do CRL. I hope they do well. I mean, they looked pretty back. Like, Syracuse is a good team, and they were obviously, like, not blowing them out on some of those games, but, like... Honestly, the reason I really want to do, like, a top 25 players in CRL, 5UP low-key is, like, such a ridiculously sleeper superstar player. Like, we all know he's really good, but it's crazy how often he will play against rank X teams, rank A teams, and, like, legitimately 1v3. And you're like, how are you getting away with this? Like, legitimately, how are you, like, doing this so consistently? He's one of the best players in NA right now. He is so filthy. That's why I was so happy to cast for him Calm and Talk. I really wanted that team to do well. Well, you also play 5UP in ranked, and you can just feel how fast he is on every play. Oh. This game feels incredibly throwable. Oh, I thought that was gonna roll. I didn't realize I could probably have just blasted that.
My father used to say, SONWHENONEDOORCLOSELWAYSOPENS. He was a great dad, but an awful cabinet maker.
What? What was that resub message? Hey, Lonnie Cook. I feel like I need to... Oh my god, it quoted it out, but the Unicode text change got read as individual letters. I was about to say, I'm like, what is the punchline? Did Brian just... I think it literally can't parse the Unicode lettering. Well, I'll do the Brian. My father used to say, son, when one door closes, another always opens. He was a great dad, but an awful cabinet maker. There we go. I really love how Jaden remembershipped for 10 months, and then I immediately banned him for 5 minutes. That's so crazy. Thanks, Brian. Back to you, Taco. Bro, that was crazy that it... Yeah, I was literally listening to, like, all the letters trying to, like, keep up in my head, but I was like, I literally don't know what this could possibly spell out. Thank you for the resub, Doctor. Tier 2 for 70 months. Chat, that's like almost 71, which is almost 72, and that's 6 years. Can make my headache stop. Doctor, doctor, give me the news. I got a bad case. Imagine saying that in your doctor's office, though. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna refer you to someone else. Do you like Nirvana? A state of bliss caused by the extinction of the self? The band. I think I would know if there's a band called Nirvana. What are they, like, Tuvan throat singers? Taka's typing out a worse version of that. Similar wavelengths. Thank you for beating me to it. I'm quick. I like this, like, one mustache hair that keeps, like, tickling my nose. It's a bat in the cave, chat. Chat, what is your technical term for a booger? I like bat in the cave. My roommate John in college used to say, I've got a nugget to mine. Pangolin, thank you for the 10 months prime.
Teach me how to die.
That's an old reference, Boomer. Then again, I heard someone quoted like a G6 to me the other day, and I was like, damn, getting slizzard, chat. Who else getting slizzard out here? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? Teach me how to Dougie. That's like an early 2000s thing, isn't it? Popping bottles. Like a blizzard. Wait, what's the lyric again? When we drink, we do it right. Getting slizzard, I think. I'm not gonna lie, getting slizzard is kind of such a banger made-up word. Like... Because even in the context, you don't even know any more context where it's like, oh, we're getting so drunk, we're getting slizzard. Everyone's like, yeah, sure. Yeah, why not? Nice. Shadow's a little high on that one. I'm young and hip with the kids. Hello, fellow kids. Everything I know I learned from that 70s show. You know what I like, Taco? I like that the guy from that 70s show was brought to justice. Huge fan of that, actually. Is that the gecko hitting the button gif? Whose emote is that? I like it. Yes, lizard. Oh, that's funny. Miss Macho, that's a good emote. Miss Macho's, honestly, Miss Macho has been like so incredibly impressive to witness her ascension up Instagram and like YouTube Shorts and all that. She's put so much effort into like, I do want to kind of do like an appreciation type of post for her because like she is doing content in a really unique way where a lot of people just post gameplay and she's like the first person I've ever seen to like really full send into like meme content about Rocket League. And they're really well edited and like implemented memes. So I don't know if it's her and like I think she has a content manager or whatever, but they're killing it. I'm still here, never clicked off stream. But you want a medal? You want a freaking ribbon? Huh? Is that what you want? I'm kidding, thank you. Very cool. Frowsy. Well, Frowsy is a sketch guy. That's the thing. Is like, but Macho's uploading like daily videos, basically, of like memes and stuff that she's editing. Like they're shit posts, but like high quality. Whereas Frowsy's doing sketch, which is different. Like that's like I'm not saying like Frowsy doesn't count in the same way, but it's like the shit posting type of daily content that Macho's doing takes a lot of pre-planning and editing. Like. She was really grinding for that stuff. Uh-oh, Nap, you're about to die again. Do I go for a third? No. Good to know that if I did, he would have actually spawned on the far side. I wouldn't mind a medal. How crazy would that be if I said, like, yeah, your trophy's in the mail, and then you guys actually go out to your mail one day, and it's trophy? If I just had, like, a bunch of, like, excess money from sales or YouTube, I would love to do arbitrary stuff like that. All right, guys, we're gonna do Viewer of the Month, and then I just mail you guys a trophy that says Viewer of the Month. I won't be concerned about you knowing my address. I mean, that is true. I do know Zactor's current address. That is until he eventually moves into a penthouse. Penthouse in Manhattan. Hey. It'd go great with my silver spray-painted N64 controller I got from winning a Smash 64 tournament. Congrats. Sounds like you're discrediting slash like S, maybe. Hello, Wii champion. I also play on a Wii nunchuck controller. Yeah, if you're plat, I would say working on your fast arrow is the #1 thing. Then other than that, learning how to be comfortable off the wall. So initial clears off the wall are really important, but also just learning how to like catch the ball and be able to like, or at least if the ball is close to the wall, be able to jump and kind of like process a read like that, you know? Oh, I demonstrated right when I realized that guy was AFK. That's really funny. I never owned Smash 64. That's even crazier. Like how? Can you do it again? Yeah, no problem. Oof. Gonna play his catch? Oh, he still got it over me. Sad. I really just need help. I just gave you help. And if you need help beyond that, then I may help you, interest you in some lock-in, bucko. Today's World Series game ended in a normal amount of innings. Let's go! Yeah, me and Bass were watching until like 2 a.m. my time. I was blown away. Did Otani go for 5 for 5 again? The Otani 5 for 5 combo. Dude, that was actually a really good first touch, but I completely butchered it by not realizing how cleanly I beat that guy. I set up my TV sleep timer in the 13th inning. Oh, jeez. This is during my batch. Was the dorm I had in Smash? You're smashing in your bachelor dorm? Got the 5-minute warning and the Freeman hit the walk-off. That's funny. Imagine right as the pitch comes in, it turned off, though. Thank you, Matt, for the assistance on my controls. Ooh, I was wondering if he would catch that forward. Oh. Oh, nap, no. I was hoping Chatter would go to the corner. I could just put that on target. Speaking of on target. That's a hard read, I'm not gonna lie, for that guy. That should be fine. Why are you spiking that straight up? Please get that. Ooh. Okay, we didn't throw yet. Please leave it. Oh, well, that works too. Oh, Surreal. You got beat to that? No! I said that's fine, but I didn't expect teammate to also not. You don't flip it to the side while the guy's coming from the side while you take a 50. Smash Bros is the only smashing I'll be doing in this life. Damn. Sometimes you do just gotta smash a bro, you know? Get on the board again. Wait, what? Ooh. Dude, that was almost perfect. Oof. Heavy. Heavy, heavy, heavy. Unfortunate. Hi, Trev. Yeah, halfway through I was like, I don't really even know if that's a clear that'll go anywhere. Yeah, shout out Juvee, by the way, guys. Looking for some energy drinks that are tasty and actually have a normal amount of caffeine in them with no sugar. Look no further. Oof. Oh my god, dude. Playing the 50, got in touch. Calls on. Anyway. Think talks into that selectively. All right, chat. I'm gonna go for a little bit more, and then I need a snacky snack. One of the snackier snacks, I'd have to think, so. We've also had a really good stream. Honestly, viewership's been really good on YouTube as well, so shout out to YouTube. Make sure if you sub if you're new. And remember, chat, if you want to be a true member of this community, go into your mom's purse, take out a credit card, and donate everything until she realizes. What? Waffle snap? Dude, I wish I could have a waffle. I have absolutely nothing to make batter with. I don't know actually if I even have my waffle press. I don't think I do. Have you guys seen those like waffle things that are like miniature ones that you can buy at like Target or whatever? They're like this big. They're just little like... I want to get one of those. I feel like that'd be really fun to make like my... I could make like Eggos, but at home. But then again, I also have bread, and I can just get eggs, and I can make French toast and whatnot, you know? Taco holds no responsibility, you make bad life choices. Do not do that. Taco holds no responsibility, you make bad life choices. What? No, just like I said before, I'm Dana Taco. Don't pay your taxes. I approve this message. I fully support you stealing money from your parents. Of course I do. Absolutely no sarcasm in that at all. If a lawyer is listening to this right now, you can use this in court when I get sued. That I am giving them permission to do this. 100% seriously. A lawyer's worst nightmare. The wink. Dana Taco's a goat? Call me the devil? It's pretty fricked up. More like devilishly handsome. I was really waiting that one out. I like the idea there. Nice. I was playing the 50 on Shatter. I'm glad that worked. Buy some waffles from the store pre-packaged. Boo! No, dude, I want to make my own waffles. I don't want to make... I'm not going to lie. Eggos are just very mid. They're very cardboardy. They just don't taste the same as, like, homemade. Also, Eggos, I don't know what it is. They're, like, made from the cheapest ingredients ever. Because I feel like whenever I eat an Eggo, my roommate used to buy them. Because he's like, yeah, I love waffles. And then he's like, yeah, I'm not going to finish them. Can you have them? I'd make, like, 3, and I'd eat them, and I'd be hungry in, like, 20 minutes. I'm like, why is there absolutely no calories? Like, absolutely nothing filling in this at all. And they're like, well, yeah, you're eating, like, just bread. I'm like, but, like, that's the thing, though. I feel like it should be at least a little bit more filling than that. But nope. They belong in my trash. Yeah, let go of the Eggo because it belongs to trash. Don't touch such disgusting things. What a pass. Holy. What a pass, my teammate. And I had just enough momentum to get there. Look at this. Dimer. Dimer. Although definitely the most rizful breakfast you can make, though, is French toast. I just happened to have some French toast ingredients laying around, and was able to make it for my ex-girlfriend from COVID. We were in each other's bubbles for COVID, because that was the health guidance the city of Chicago is gonna issue. They're like, you can't, it's like, don't go outside, but if you do, you have to select, like, certain people and choose, like, who the bubble is, and we were both, like, basically fully isolated. So I was like, well, if we're both fully isolated, then you could spend some time with me. Ha ha ha. I remember one day for breakfast, I had French toast, and I'm not gonna lie, that really sealed the deal. She was all in. She was infatuated. So, Chad, if you're trying to put the moves on a lady, make some French toast. You got drops or not? Yeah, Ghost Carlos. Exclamation point drops. Yeah, I don't have the same childhood affinity for like Eggos as I do for like. Do you guys ever have kid cuisine? That was something that is like etched in my brain as like a childhood meal. Even back then, I could tell, even as a kid, that like this is not a good meal, you know, quote unquote. But it's, I don't know, just the taste of it was very like comforting, I guess. I don't know. Okay, I had to go a little late because I knew he was gonna wrap around that and try to slap me. Hey, Joe. Oh, I over pursued. That was a goal. Do we still have but actually drops as a exclamation point? I think that's the real one. Hello, gay porn. That sounds pretty pretty hilarious, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, who doesn't like some gay porn? You know? I usually partake in some gay porn every day. Not gonna lie, that's credit to you on that username. I've never seen that one before. The gay porn. Yeah, gay porn, the capital of South Africa. I don't know about that. No, not the freaking duplicate login, dude. You play with viewers and thank you. I do not right now, but we do occasionally do some viewer game stuff. Stop dwelling 600s. Shaq, it is tough out here for a G. No, I'm not gonna go there. I'm not a G. Don't worry. We're gonna do one more, and then I think we're gonna go eat some food. So I'm counting up the calories in my brain right now, and I think I've only eaten like, I think I might have actually only eaten like 700, 800 calories today, so I got a lot of room to snack. Hello, Rolex Brown. I'm gold 1. I need tips for me to go to plat. The only tip you need is being the tip of the spear and pierce your enemies by, specifically, learning how, if you're in gold, learn how to aerial, basically. And a lot of people are like, I know how to do that. No, you don't. Just keep practicing. You should be able to, like, be facing like this and pop the ball and then be able to turn and then go for the ball well, you know? Like literally just learning how to land and then being able to actually immediately follow through. That's like half what gold sucks at, is like improvisationally aerialing for something. A lot of you guys that can do this, like, but when it comes to like turning onto a ball, you guys tend to be like this, you know? You gotta actually learn the basics of all that. Yeah, I don't know why it's actually taking me forever, Shaq. Half of it in threes is just actually because I'm playing full parties anytime I get to high 16s, but outside of that, yeah, it's just the throwing. Cool. Oh, fake. Oh, can you add me? Nope. I do not add anybody I do not know. Give me a threes game, I beg of you. Just want one more threes game chat. That's it. I only got so many friend slots anymore, too. Every time I actually need to add someone, they're like, oh, your friends is full. I'm like, dang. Big Shaq. All right, guys, final game match of the night. The most tragic of all, chat, we're 4 cents away from $69 exactly on the super chat goal. That was a jump scare. That guy was directly behind the ball. That was a short that actually went like nuclear when I updated that. When I uploaded that, said Rocket League's a horror game, and I uploaded a clip of a guy pre-jumping me so perfectly that literally from the start of his back corner aerial to meeting me on the ball in my air dribble, he was directly behind the ball. So when he hits the ball, it was like, whoa! And I uploaded it with like a little like jump scare sound effect. I checked back on the analytics on that video like 3 days later, and it's like my most viewed video in like months. Oh. That was so much random missing. Good recovery flip. Just kidding. Buddy, you gotta get on it. C flying at that is unforgivable. He knows his teammate is there and they're in a party. Oh no, chat. Did we play once more just to lose? I don't even know what happened there. Why did I try to pass? That was so stupid. I knew there was. I heard a guy behind me, but I think that was literally the guy who's literally directly behind me because he's playing. He's playing like an animal. Okay, I'm gonna guess C is boosted, or he's like the lower ranked guy in the lobby. He's playing a little frantic and not in a good way, you know? Bump the guy. Yeah, it's the first time I've ever seen the doctor come in and say, big Shaq, and then Shaq just completely egos in. It's crazy. All right, we have equalized. Let's wrap up a dub. Big D, there it is. Wow, you know, it doesn't count though. That's like wishing happy birthday to someone after someone else did it first or reminded them. Bro. Just try to put that on target. I'm like, I don't know if I can double that. Oh, we're good. Oh, that was such a clean first touch, though. Well, that guy just went full on. Okay, if I just went full on as well, that guy would have gotten beat by like 9 miles. 9 miles. That is how you measure how fast someone gets beaten to a ball. Damn, if only I had 600 boosts, that play would have been possible. When will Rocket League add 600 boost? Casual grind is high stakes. There's some people join frats, other people do casual grind. There's doors in life that'll be opened up by the casual grind that simply higher education and exclusive club membership just won't get you. Shaq has to be a card-carrying member. He has to clock in at least X number of games, kind of like a country club. Plus, Shaq's legend grows the more he dominates in casual. Turning 3's already, but it's impossible doing casual games. I'm serious. Yeah, you've ascended to the point where it's beyond ranked. It's purely for pride. Let's go, chat. Final game of the day. Dub. All right. Good night, everybody. I am going to go chat about stuff because I mentioned there was a leak earlier regarding Rocket League esports, and I want to go investigate that a little bit more. Chat it through. But also, I really need to eat. Player next stream. I gotta get a paycheck before I pay anything right now. I'm cutting it real close to the end of the month here, chat. Not gonna lie. Because yeah, a lot of our esports payments are delayed until next month, so a little spooky. Bird raid, yes. Please ready that. If you could, doctor. But anyway, peace out, everybody. Much love. Thanks you for all the donations. Sub if you're new on YouTube. There's a bunch of you guys in here lately, so thank you. And yeah, hopefully we'll be continuing to hit cool clips and have a decent time tomorrow.